It says optional. But this is the hardest mission I've ever had to do. Talk to a woman. Good God. I don't think I can do it, fellas. I don't know if I can. It's a step too far. My poor heart can't take it. You think I could just talk to a woman? God, what next? They expect me to, I don't know, go outside? Your porn heart can't take it? Makes sense. Wait, porn heart? That sounds like a really, really bad superpower. I'm activating my porn heart. Gooning max. Well, I can actually talk to women. I just usually refuse to because they have cooties. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, if you Captain Planet gives love its power. That is true. That is true. You know, I've never in my life seen an episode of Captain Planet. I have no idea what it's about outside of silly memes. I assume it was something or another about environmentalism. But regardless, welcome. We are continuing our adventures in Wuthering Waves. Will we get to the end? I have no idea. But I'm sure we're going to give it a try. Detective, this self-harm needs to stop. You need people to care about you. We're almost done, though. I mean, I think I've got this quest, and then, like, maybe 3 more. Maybe. I don't know. But, like, I feel like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost there. And if we're doing it every day, we'll get there. And then after that, I don't know, I'll play some games that are actually good and people enjoy. As unexpected as that might be. But once I'm there, I can feel satisfied, and I'll stop playing until another big chapter of the game comes out. Or I get up to the point where I'm close to releasing the video and I release the other video I need to do, because I'm going to release a few weeks before, or at least a little bit before the main video releases. I'll be releasing the 2 to 3 hour stream that I'll do talking about everything I like or dislike, or my full-on thoughts on Wuthering Waves, as I've done for Zenless Zone Zero, Enfield, and what was that other one? NTE. So yes, we've got things we'll do, and then, you know, we'll play games people like, and I like, and maybe the world will be a new place. Maybe I'll play with other people, you know, instead of just sitting in a horrific situation, kind of discussing gooning and, like, being like that. You know, Rover's got some pretty big tits. Jesus Christ, actually. Damn, look at that jiggle. Sorry, I was distracted. Very easily done. Speaking of the Rover and this game, though, I can officially say we have started writing. I have started writing, editing. The video has begun editing, although I am very upset with myself because it is it's hard. Not that later on it's bad. Like, I'm pretty happy with some of the later on elements of what I write and how I think they go and flow. Yes. But that start is a little difficult. That start is it's currently kicking me in the teeth a little bit. I'm not really sure if I like it at all. So I'm planning on writing the first 30 seconds to minute or so. Well, not writing, sorry. I'm finishing the first 30 seconds to a minute to a decent degree, and then I'm going to probably post it onto the Discord, maybe a bit more publicly, to get everyone's thoughts and feelings on the thing. Even if the video itself might be, well, maybe the first 30 seconds probably is more accurate to say what I'm annoyed with. But I'll post it on there because I'm just a little unsure about it, because maybe it's because I'm writing and edit, and the biggest thing is that I wanted to have the start of the video be a little bit of a foreshadowing event for the later twists in the video, because well, it's not all positive, which the start of the video doesn't really let you know until you're pretty balls deep into it. I expect the fall off of watching is something going to go something like this. I'll have like a steady group of people watching, and there's going to come a point where I start saying things and the fucking view number goes down to like fucking 20%. Like, there is going to be a bunch of people who really love Wuthering Waves who will get to that point and jump off. And to kind of preempt them, I'm going to put something at the start of the video. But there's very little I can do there that's a bit variant. And I have a few ideas, but it's just not hitting in my mind. So I'll try and edit that up, and within the next few days, if you're on the Discord or, you know, or maybe something else, maybe some other places where I can share it around, where I know people who are decent editors, I'll be sharing that around. So if you wanted to get a sneak peek, make sure you're part of the Discord or whatnot, and give some thoughts and feedback on little things. Keep in mind that it'll probably change, or it might not change at all, but it really comes down to just seeing if there's some extra bits I can really do. But yes, we're doing it though. The editing will continue, and until morale improves. Which it won't. It is fun doing experiments. Like, I feel like this entire year, the entire channel has been a lot of experiments. You know, Outer Wilds, completely different topic video, and also different type. I wasn't really going deep into the story because of the nature of the video. It was more of a game review of, like, and much more mechanics focused. Then we had Sleeping with Sakia, complete absolute fucking silly business, you know, a April Fool's type thing. Then obviously the extremely long video of Fate Zero, which again is another experiment. Do a much more serious video, much more significantly longer video. I wouldn't say it was a rage bait, although a lot of people did say it was rage bait. You know, there's a little bit of rage bait in there. I think generally speaking, I was aiming for like various people who liked Fate Zero or were interested in Fate Zero, as opposed to just trying to bait out the people who fucking hate Fate Zero. Although there was always a little bit of knowledge that those people would show up. But, you know, all three of those were not the greatest results that I wanted, but they did give me some more information about what I can do and what I can develop. And hopefully going forward, I can learn a bit more. It is what it is, and while it not ends up the way you want it to end up, the only thing you can really do is just, you know, keep sharpening. Anyway, let's talk to a woman. My God. It's super weird that I've suddenly got this. Like suddenly, like, I just met this one girl. Oh, how mean! Don't call your friend boring. Wait, what's going on now? Why is it zooming in on her? For the Roya, it's like the final Grand Thing. But Judy's just fancy witching. She's an interesting one. These kind of say like random shit she says. I feel life is better without extra weight. You know, she's got a lot of points. She's got a lot of fair points there, to be honest. There is something to be said without extra weight. I kind of like this girl. I don't know what they're trying to build for her for later, and I don't know why I have so much information I can ask about her. I want to ask about her. She just says, huh? God damn it. She doesn't want to talk to me at all. Damn you. You might be cute, but you don't like me. It makes me sad. Woman. Could you imagine? You just ask a girl, like, hi, I'd like to know more about you. And she just looks at you and she goes, huh? The worst you could say is no. People be like fucking blown out of the water. She just no. She just like snorts like no. Like, all right. Oh my God! It's a festival with all those stupid fucking things. Die! No, I wish I could pop it. Get out of here, you stupid fucking. A lot. Good lord, there's so many people though. What? Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Sorry, I was distracted by. There's a ball! There's a ball! Pyong, pyong. Okay, I stopped playing with balls. Let's go back. Alright, what's your wish, girl who wears really hot, cute hot pants? What? I want a really nice picture of a bird. That's your wish you want? Sounds like you just made that up. Damn it, girl. Alright, she's gonna have, it's, come on. Considering she's gonna be forced into, like, the goon cave for the rest of her life, and stuck in that fucking little area and never be able to leave, and then eventually get her brain melted and fried off, I'm gonna say it right now. She has a little bit more, like, ambition in her life, and doesn't want to live in the goon cave. I don't know where she is now, but I want to keep going for her sake until she's back. Oh, Nivorova. Okay, that's the thing. She doesn't want to be in the Heliotic 6 because the Goon Cave is scary. She's also scared. She's also sad for her friend who was controlled by the Grand Master. Now, here's the big question. If they go the extra mile and do either of these two things, I'll be happy. One, Nivolova was fully the fucking Grand Master from start to finish, like legitimately from start to finish. Like they never existed in the first place. That'd be peak. Or two, they're dead, 100% dead. And I would support their death being like much earlier in the story rather than like, you know, a week before or something. She's all like, I don't want to be in the Goon Cave. No. Oh my fucking god, what the hell? This place has got an entire game center and shit. What the hell? Mind Dave? Oh my god, they have goon chairs! Are there any adult games? I'm just wondering, fuck man, fucking Aeroges in this world would go hard. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Sure, why not? Okay, they're talking about Fleet Snow Fluff. What's with their outfits? Is that like a... Okay. Oh. What a shame you came... Okay, they're doing like fucking memes. Okay, let's play Stellar Beats. Oh god, I didn't want to actually play the game. No! I didn't think. I thought it was going to be a thing. Yeah. What? Oh, it's a No. I do not want to play a fucking beat game. Fuck off. No, thank you. I'm done, Sigura. We played the game. We played the game. I'm not... Yes. Leave. I'm leaving. As cute as fun as those games are, I have no interest in playing fucking gacha mini games. Poor girl, she's all sad for some reason. You know, this is the kind of thing where, like, if this happened in like high school, it was always filled with fucking like bullshit drama. Like, it's like everyone waited until like, this is my experience of high school. Everyone would always wait until like a big festival or something to just unload the dumbest fucking drama in the entire world. Oh my god, it goes down there? That's actually kind of cool. Is this a room? No, Divinator? What is this? What the fuck is this? I hate that little like fucking weird robot thing. But she is goddamn cute. Are they... Danya found it. Oh, that's that girl who refused to talk to me because I'm not cool enough. I don't have enough coolness points. Whose response to life is like, fuck it. I don't need to have any like pullback. Like, how did she even get into this school? That's true. I'd like to ask you, please inform me. You are very cute. Would you like to go to the dance with me? Says Rover Chan. I don't know until it's done. I won't mention the... She might, yeah, she might be Oh, come on! Yeah, you gotta ask about Nivola. Like, that's her friend who's literally gone missing. Yeah, I mean, it must have fucked up her head, right? If they were, like, seen together. Alright. I like her. I really like. You know what she reminds me of? She has the same kind of cuteness that that Phoebe had in 2.0. Yeah, was there anything strange? Well, yeah, the whole point is it's weird shit. It's like, Shake, was there anything weird in the weird dimension? Yes. Which is probably why it's quite easy to hide shit in there. She's calling me senpai, but that doesn't even make sense. I'm a first year, but I guess I am exuding senpai energy.
一度だけ中で家に帰ろうとしてる黒猫に会ってね。その猫すごかったんだ。黒い翼が生えてたんだよ。
Oh, she's saying like it was a reflection of like the rover that was once here. That's an interesting point.
違う時の話なんだけど、とある幽霊の女の子とずっと話したこともあるんだ。姿は見えないのに声だけ届いてたの。
Okay, that would be Ameth. What did the black cat find its way here? I'm kind of more curious about that. I know that's probably Amethyst. Did the cat get to go home?
黒猫は忙しかったのか、すぐいなくなっちゃったよ。考えてみたら、誰かの競争だったんじゃないかな。
Stop staring at this random girl.
どれも不思議だったけど、面白かった。何も考えずに一日中。
Wouldn't it be a bit weird though to have like because like think about this. While your memories perhaps to a certain degree can be like obfuscated and you wouldn't know whose is whose and perhaps you don't like your exact memories and thoughts aren't going to be thrown into there. But this dark side is essentially a reflection of everyone who's there. So all of your secrets to a degree get put into there. All like your secret ideas and fantasies and feelings and emotions just get reflected into this fucked up world where once a year everyone just jumps into it and goes, wow, look, let's see all the fucked up shit in here. And what do you do if you see that someone clearly has like some sort of horrific fucking considerations? You're like, oh my god, like does this mean there's like some sort of schizo psychopath in the school? It'd be an interesting security system. Yeah, I got told by the principal to go in there and check it out. She has massive tits. I forgot much about what else she said, but I was staring at that rack and I was like, damn girl, do anything for you. Her design is very interesting. I wanna get like her. Wait, she's got like a little knife. All right. She's definitely got a very cute design. I guess like they kind of halfway through were like, eh, fuck it, we don't need to have anyone, even though there's technically uniforms in the school, no one cares. And then just like all the cute girls refuse to wear uniforms. Fuck it. But I accept this. I accept it. In Japanese, she said just like... She said if I can understand its like true meaning, not true name. True name's for like demons and shit. I tried trace source through instinct come from there. Alright. I wonder how much of this will actually be... I think it's going to be mostly a silly quest, if I'm being honest. Like, I can't imagine this quest being that detailed. I have a feeling that it's going to be like an in-between quest. Alright, but I get to hang out with the cute girl. So I'm satisfied. Maybe she... Oh god, they have a robot. I mean, so basically they have a robot that just like fucking does shit. They just follow the rules. Okay, whatever the fuck this is.
まずは裏の質問に答えるのだ。
God damn it.
質疑応答があるなんて。
Yeah. Fucking me and you both, Rover.
宇宙の黒か、それとも表現の白か。
The black of space or the white of the frostlands? Black.
宇宙も表現も未知を表してるんだね。でも私は暖かい色が好き。太陽みたいな。
一人で勉強するか、それとも友達とゲームをするか。
Well, I mean, if you have to choose both, why wouldn't you just play from games with friends? Just fuck it. I mean, I mean, obviously, I do not solid. I mean, I do both, but like, if I had to choose between one, just game.
すぐに本質を理解できる才能が
A
欲し
gift
い
of
か、
miraculous comprehension
それとも
or earned
他人か
recognition
ら
from
認
others.
められたいか。
You know, neither. I do what I want. Fuck that.
そんな選択肢もあるんだね。
Yeah, fuck you. Why would I want random... I mean, gifted random stuff is probably better than, like, just getting respect from other people. But, I don't want either of them.
私はもっと努力しなくちゃ。
No, she's
うら
got...
ら、ただいま分析中。結果は
This is basically just a excuse to get deeper into what she's feeling so we can reveal the fact that she doesn't want to go into the cum jar later on, right? You know, if you've randomly joined the stream and you randomly hear, like, she doesn't want to go in the cum jar, you gotta wonder what the fuck's going on
先
with her.
輩見て、これが謎だよ。
Okay. It gives you a
一枚
photo?
の絵ね。ウラちゃんが吐き出した謎はだいたいこういう絵だよ。裏学園に向かう方法がこの絵の中に隠されてるの。そして
Okay.
裏学園から出ることで謎の答えがわかる。
Okay, let's see this silly picture. What? The girl in the picture is drawing ruins. So basically we've got an AI generated picture. Literally AI because it's a robot. Girl in the picture is in ruins, dispel darkness, or also yearns to nourish in shadows. Okay. A line of tiny glyphs. And some other bullshit. The monster beneath the shadows are drawn to the light. Perhaps they're being nourished by it. I have no idea what any of that meant.
この学生の居場所、見覚えがある。
Okay, you
何
know
を
where
書
to
いてる
go.
の？ルーンだよ。これは太陽を表してるの。私たちロイ人にとって太陽はとても大事な存在。
God, I really actually like her design of like the flowing, like long dress skirt thing, and then like hot pants. 10 out of 10.
大地を照らす太陽はみんなを輝きで包んでくれる。過去も現在も、そして未来も。
Okay.
この太陽は影に潜む化け物を育ててるように見える。
Okay, yeah. These monsters like to eat the sun. Chomp chomp.
改めて見ると確かに昨日ひょっこり現れたルーンを思い出したよ。
Okay.
当たりだね。
This is a weird one, but I guess like in terms of logic, how can you deal with like fucking the other side, dark side bullshit? Mostly it's just Sigura being really
こ
cute.
こ謎の裏側にもう一行文字があるみたい。
God, I thought that weird fucking thing next to her head was like a monster about to attack. I was like, what?
我を通じて才能を探すのだ。わかった。多分この太陽を探せばいいんだ。
Okay, we have to find the
私た
sun.
ちにとって一番最初に学ぶルーン、そして一番よく知ってるルーンが太陽なの。
I really do hope that she does
日の
actually.
光の祝福を浴びることは
I feel like
私たちにとって
if they actually
神から
gave
の賜り物でもあ
her
るから。
story
つまり
some of that whole like I don't want to go in like the dark room and be trapped in here for like the next my entire life and never leave as I work for this my god. Like if they do a decent job of that, it probably would be good, but it does reflect poorly on how like the entirety of Morn's quest and the villain was really an idiot.
うん。
Like I said, the build up for Morn's Quest was awful. Even if they had, this does lean into that a little bit.
子供の頃、長老たちはビアトルウーズに隠れたルーンの記号をたくさん設置してたの。
Because how do you deal with
そ
that?
のル
Like,
ーンは互いの位置を
imagine
示
you
してるか
grow
ら、
up, you have
一つ見つ
dreams,
ければ、
and then
次のル
like
ーンの居
you
場所
just
が
get
わかるん
the
だ。
right resonance to awaken in you, and then they say, "Oh, great, you've got something wonderful." It's like, "Oh, wow, what is it?" You get to stay inside the room forever. What? What about my like family and my dreams and my desire to go out and not be in this stupid fucking room for the rest of my life? Oh, forget about that.
ビア
That's
トルウ
stupid.
ーズを出るには、そのルーンを全部見つけ出して、導きに従って進む必要があったの。
Basically,
今は
it's a fucking
この
puzzle.
太陽がゲームの始まりだね。
Yeah, alright,
こ
figure
の
out.
謎を解きたいなら、ロイ一族のルーンを熟知してるガイドが必要じゃない？
So basically, this is what she's been doing the whole time. She's been running around this place, just getting runes from a computer and then fucking about till she jumps into the dark side. Yeah, I'll just ask her to do it. Rover, shut the fuck up. You clearly just want to hang out with her because she's really cute. Don't lie. I'm not lying. We're here for the same reason.
私じゃ不安？こう見えても実はすごいんだよ。
She literally just said in Japanese, "Am I not good enough?" That's just like, come on. We know what you're doing, game. Yeah, she called her senpai. I'll be counting on you. Add more riz.
私を信じて、漂白者さん。一緒に謎の答えを見つけ出そう。
Although maybe we shouldn't have said that, considering the fact that she seems to be everyone using her for this. Because like I think the whole point is going to be. Whatever. Wait, where do I go? Where's it? Oh, I gotta send her the thing. I sent her a picture. I've sent it to Big Titty Woman. Get out of my way! Fuck you, Mike from Monsters Inc. It is wonder though that I'm trying to think of like I remember it being said that you know there's a lot of people who love Wuthering Waves. I really don't think Wuthering Waves will... Shut up, Sigura! I was randomly talking about stuff. Hey, is that other girl still here? Denny or whatever? She's gone! Oh no. But yeah, it's very clear that this quest is going to be one where it's revealed that she doesn't want to do what everyone's like. It's not so much an expectations of her being the best type thing. I reckon it's like she wanted to do something else with her life and she slowly realized that. And now she's stuck in this situation where it's like, oh wait, I can't. Also, I was thinking about this. So I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, I don't know how Wuthering Waves can ever overcome Chapter 1. I always talk about this, but yeah, Chapter 1 for Wuthering Waves is fucking so bad that it makes me shocked. I think they'd have to redo it, honestly. Like, redo the whole thing. I know that would be really, really difficult. And it's almost to the point where I'd say redo the first and the second arcs, but like, it's actually crazy how poorly put together it is. Because I don't think a lot of people who like story like me are going to be able to get through Chapter 1, like, on their own. Alright, I have to take pictures. Alright, I got a puzzle solver. Fuck. Alright. God damn it, I have to take a damn picture of things. Fine. There it is. Bonk. There we go. I did it. Oh my god, I don't care. Sigura might be cute, but there's and like I suppose I shouldn't hate. It's not that I hate smaller stories like this. Chisa's story was great. But you know, perhaps like it's just because I can predict it quite well. playing treasure hunt with Siguro.
このルーンの記号に従って進もう。
Alright. Up.
昔ルーンでよく遊んでた頃、私はいつも一番最初にビアートルウーズから出てたの。
Did you realize later that the fucking the gift
いつ
again?
も褒められてたんだ。
Everyone said I had gift in their first
今
again.
回も次もそのまた次も。
And then it turned out that that was a test to find out who was the resonator.
みんなに言われたから私は頑張ってたの。
I do hope that it's a I don't want to actually fucking work hard type response, because Denia has literally said, oh, I don't want to do those things at all, because maybe that's like the Denia is the other side of it.
時間をかけてルーンの研究をしたよ。でもみんなはもっと大事なことを見つけてゲームをやめちゃった。
Well, yeah, that's isn't that the sad part of like when you really get into something and everyone moves on? Like it happens for everything. I was like really enjoying Vermintide with my friends for a while, and then like everyone else just moved on and I was like left alone, so I played Vermintide on my own for a while, but then without playing with people I actually knew, I had to play with randoms, and randoms are fucking awful. By the way, I'm just gonna give me a moment, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Let's find out what the actual fuck is happening in this game. I do like Siguraka. I don't think that the quest is terrible. It's just like kind of feels like an in-between. Or at least right now. If I'm going to predict properly, it's just going to be like, we'll find out some random NPC is the Fractus guy, defeat him. In the process, she kind of goes and deals with her emotional facts that she doesn't really want to be in the fucking, like, goddamn native cum jar to talk to the robot god.
きっとここが裏学園の入り口だね。
That was easy.
昨日裏学園に行った時、なんでいたのか聞いてきたよね。
Well, yeah, she was solving puzzles, right? You were in there for solving puzzles.
私は謎解きをするためにいたの。あなたは？
I wasn't there to solve puzzles. I was there to like fucking.
私は大事な調査をしてたよ。ごめん。詳しいことは話せないんだけど。
Oh my god, acting playing this mysterious card. That gets all the women.
気が変わったらいつでも教えてね。
See, she's too sweet and nice. That's why I feel like she's got like it's like all gonna be about the pressures she's under. And her dead friend Nicola.
ルーンを起動しようか。カウントダウンするね。3、2。
What happens to our bodies on this side?
チーズ。
Okay, we're going into the spooky hole. Oh my god, we're into Spookland. Like, unguarded thoughts. Rawest and unguarded thoughts. What if you get in there, is just some guy who's just, like, been gooning non-stop to every single like, he just gets in... Like, imagine fucking, what is it, Lucy or whatever? You walk in there and you're just like... The guy's endless goon cave of, like, damn, she's got such good tits. Like, come on. Someone's probably doing that. Yeah, that's the spooky voice that's probably telling her, the fucking... The ones who are like trying to fuck with the students or whatever. Simple. Oh my god, I'm being lulled into a sense of security.
今の声は私にも聞こえたよ。誰かの心の声かな。奥へ進んで。
Yeah, let's go find the spooky thing. And we're gonna have to beat it up.
ここには何度も来てるから、私についてきて。
So what are our bodies doing? Just like sitting back there doing nothing? Well, there was a pillow last time.
知ってるよ。これは1限目の授業が
Another 8 a.m. lecture might have to have one single day if only they could disappear forever. True! Brother, I fucking hate those ones. Being sucked off by the blackboard. True. Another.
その意味を照らした。ここからテレポートで行き。
Alright, so we're teleporting now. Oh god, there's a puzzle system, is there? Approach the switch gate, will moderately pull you towards it, touching it will teleport you to the next switch gate. Okay, alright, that's easy. So I just walk into it. Fuck! Oh, well, that's great. Oh, that's her. They're talking about her.
裏が心の声が。みんなこんな風にかん。
They see you as the Helidex 6 successor. Oh my god, is the story going to be about, like, that's all they see her for? They just get to the rover, like, she gets to She gets the reflection of the rover, and it's just like, God damn, she's so cute, man. She has such. Why is she like getting stuck on stuff? She's like, gets a reflection. She's like, damn, she got some. I like those hot pants. What? 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 Thighs for days? What? Oh, it's her mum. See, this is gonna be like a reveal. This ability brings you to the path of your gift. Well, she's a. Ooh, am I seeing into her darkest secrets? She just hates her mum. Well, yeah, I mean, I should recognize that. Yeah, that's true. Why would like they're not in school? Nah, fucking Sigurd, I think you really need to just relax. Why don't you just give in to being a little bit of a slob a little bit and maybe not join the Helidix 6? Like, you don't need to. Well, you know what? Fuck all of them. Why do you need to do any of that shit? I guess, like, you know, there's responsibility, but, like, I don't think the responsibility you have is that insane. It's not like if you don't do it, everyone's gonna die. Oh, her fucking thing is, like, right on her lower back. That is extremely hard. What? Have I got another puzzle thing I have to do? Okay. Oh my god, I better not have to do like puzzle bullshit. Please no. Oh god, I have to do puzzle shit. Please no. I don't want to do puzzle shit. I have to do puzzle shit. I ruined the ground's control over switch case. Use it to flip the status of both the entry and the exit gates of the current environment. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And now I can go on the other side. Alright, let's do our sciencey and shit. What? Okay, this must be very embarrassing to get like to see someone randomly see you. Soul and become a soul. I mean, like, I think it's a little bit mean. Isn't the whole point that she's all like I guess that's the idea they're going for. I hope they actually focus in on that, like what it actually means to be one of the Helidix 6 and stuff, as opposed to just like being all oh, it's all about me having too much pressure. We're dealing with her pressure. Is a mean mum. What a bitch. Oh my god, there's monsters. Oh, oh, she's just gonna be companion for now. Bonk. I don't know about that. That would be another fucked up part, because I think, imagine this, you go into this fucking space super world to see everyone's feelings in a reflection of something or another, and you just like, what like, I know that like her mother's probably not that sad, but like, come on, what if you see some fucked up shit? For example, like, what if she sees some shit like you know, what if you as a parent, your parent does actually feel disappointment in you, but a parent doesn't show that. They're like, oh, I'm a little disappointed you didn't succeed in this, but I'm not gonna fucking, you know, show that. I'm going to be positive and say, like, you know, try and support them, their courage. You know, kids have some pretty low self-esteem usually and stuff. You don't want to like fuck them up too much. And then they go in here and they get the truth. Oh, your mum was a little bit upset with you or disappointed in you, and it just fucks them up. I feel like this is a very dangerous place to send a bunch of children. It's Nivora, yay! Let's find out how they're doing it. Is our cute Nivelo going to be like evil Nivelo, or is it going to be an actual
大丈
Nivelo?
夫慣れてるからお願いは決まったその謎を全部解いたら
Okay, I don't know if Sigurd is
シ
going
グ
to...
リカもう時間がないよ
Oh, now there's evil one. Evil
この
Sigurd.
幻影ずっと彼女にプレッシャーをかけている
Such a, like a weak little thing. They just like put their hands up like that.
私は
I feel like some of the elements of this quest are a little bit...
あなたは一人じゃない
解けた
Are they going to turn to evil
でも
monsters?
遅かったねシグリカ
Evil.
ルーン
No.
の解読に手間取ったから一緒に遊ぶ時間がなくなっちゃったもしかしてお願いがないから
So yeah,
解
it
読に集中できなかった
it's
の
definitely like someone's like fucking with it and shit, obviously.
次
But
はもっと
everyone,
頑張るから
but Sigurd is taking it all seriously. Like, no, someone's fucking with it. I mean, I clearly see that. That's how it is.
光よ前
Alright, let's just beat these motherfuckers
聞い
up.
てみよう
Bonk, 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 bonk.
行こう隙だらけ
Die. I wish to get through here. And then I wish... Honestly, I'm more interested in what Dania's quest is going to be about, considering all the elements there.
シグ
落ち着いてるよでももう少し計算式を調整すればもっと早く解読できるのそうすればあの残像たちは二度と現れなくて
残像が現れても私たちなら解決でき
けどお母さんもニボラちゃんも私にがっかり
Well, no, you see, you can't because Nivarola is dead and
こ
your
れが
mum
みん
is
な
a
の
bitch.
心の声なら
Nah, it's not their actual voice though. I mean, come on.
少なくとも今は裏学園に反映された影に明らかにあなたを狙っているこの通り残像が現れたとしても道は開かれる私たちが正しいことの証拠よ
Hey, let's go. Oh my god, it's a reflection of herself? I didn't know that even could happen. Wait, why is she over there? I don't understand. What's up? Oh, I have to... She has to be followed. I wanted to go ahead! Open door. Let us go. Oh, it's her again.
もっと早くあなたの才能があればきっと
Yeah, it's all about the fucking
シ
pressure.
グリカあなたなら
今度こそもっと頑張らないと
Yeah, it's all like pressure and stuff the story is gonna be about. I was hoping it was gonna focus on she doesn't wanna like
ルーンで悩んでる
she doesn't
場合じゃない
wanna be the Hellidic six piece and she's like, I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna. Like, and I think I would appreciate a story like that, like wanting to avoid that element even though everyone expects you to go through with it. Especially if the fucking results in you like never having friends, being stuck in a room with a bunch of crazy people linking your brain to a computer. That just seems fucking stupid.
どういうことルーンの進路が邪魔されてる
Oh god, there's more puzzle elements.
私の解読スピードが遅すぎたせいかなこれを排除したいけどどうすれば
I'll just hit it with my
私が
sword.
手伝うよ邪魔者は落下攻撃で何とかしてみる
Alright.
分かった重力が逆さまになってるから鍵縄を使えば上に行けるはずだよ
Ow, why is it doing that? Okay, so I go here. I go here. And then I hit this thing. Must be manually moved for plunging attack. Oh, plunging attacks? No, done. God, I hate fucking sim
始
puzzles
まり
like
と
this.
終わりの意味を支配して私が本当にできるの
Yeah.
それは厳しいわ
So the green ones are probably the real ones, and the
才
red
能の無駄
ones
遣いには気をつけなさい
are like the red ones are probably like the fucked up ones the dude has been implanting in her brain or whatever. Doesn't seem too difficult to follow that. Yeah. But it is a nice, like, it's a nice story. Even if it isn't like the most complicated thing in the world, it's more like a simple story. But you got to understand, with Wuthering Waves, they never really had simple stories before. So it was always kind of like bullshit. Visually very nice. It's always been that though for Wuthering Waves. Good visuals. It's just like everything else that leads up to them kind of being either not really worth it or mid. They're going for that cute vibe all through it. They're going for that cute overachiever element that then like no one, you know, sees the true suffering beneath kind of vibe. Which is fair, but like the biggest problem I've had with Wuthering Waves is, in stories in the past, is that they fuck up with the logic and like nothing makes sense and shit just happens because it just demands to happen. At the very least, this story has basically set up all of its fucking pieces beforehand. And I can, even if I can predict it relatively easily, it's doing the fucking...
ロイジンにとって才能とは何なのか、神の賜り物とは何なのか、その答えを教えてあげましょう。
Serious Senior. Bad Serious Senior. And then Evil Mother. Evil Mother. You know, just follow your heart or some bullshit like that. Saying I believe in you is just putting more pressure on her. Putting all of it behind this element. I'm locked between the story being relatively simple, Segura being extraordinarily cute, and not having any other depth to it. But then again, it's not a terrible story. Oh my god, the evil monster is gonna do evil shit to like fuck her over and wants to kill her. Oh, damn, that's kind of thick. What the hell? Why is that Tactic Discord kind of got it going on? What the fuck? Kind of got that hourglass shape. What's going on, bro? What's going on here? Damn. That's because no, it's President to save the day. President Big Tits has found us and saved us. That sounds like an NPC voice. Like, holy shit. It's gonna be some random fucking NPC face who's the villain. Well, let's see. Can't be Dania, right? I mean, it's possible she was the only other person involved, but for Wuthering Waves, I always expect it to be just a random fucking NPC. You know? I know that's mean to say, but Wuthering Waves is not exactly well known for having extraordinarily good villains. But then again, all gachas have fucking terrible villains, if we're being honest. As much as I want them to have even good villains, like come on, put some fucking effort in it occasionally. Oh my god, she's got brain damage. Oh no, her brain juices were failing. Oh well, who cares?
前に話したことは覚えているかい？
Dr. Lurkerson, last time he was with her, he said to her, please send me visual updates on your symptoms, particularly anything that happens with your body. He was being very specific about that. He also said not to tell her parents. She said it was a secret thing only for He said it was a secret thing only for doctors. Yep. What a good nurse at the school.
もっと自信を持つようにって。
そう。ただし焦りは禁物だ。
He's giving her his balls. Not again. Fucking doctor handed out his balls like this. At least I get to talk to the hot one while he...
さっきの曲どこか懐かしい感じがする。
What? Fucking nostalgic?
気に入ったのかしら？
Sorry, I was looking at tits. What was she saying? It was effective. I don't know. I wouldn't say it was beautiful. I just said it was effective.
フリートスノーフラッフの歌だもの。彼女の歌はいつだって人を安心させてくれる。
They're throwing fucking songs at people?
エイメス。
Amos, that's the one. Pink. Well, I guess keeping Pink involved in
私
various
た
things
ちは
is
裏学
important.
園に入って2人に協力しようとしたけれど、裏学園に周波数を拒まれたの。そしてあの化け物は裏学園の権限を奪い、学生しか出入りできないように。
So basically, your weird fucking science experiment to make a fucking reflection of emotions in the school is going badly. Who'd have thought? This feels like a
だ
dangerous
か
thing
ら
in the
仕
first
方な
place.
く別のやり方を探したわ。幸い、裏学園に発生した感情までは制限できないよね。どんな感情も裏学園に必ず痕跡が残る。この間あなたたちが開いたファンクラブのイベントでたくさんの優しい思い出ができたから、この歌の力で2人を連れ戻せたのよ。
Okay, magical songs. Fair
あ
enough.
の化け物は
God, every time I
ただの
look at her,
残像じゃ
holy
あり
shit,
ま
her
せんで
tits.
した。
Like, what the fuck?
一体何なんですか？
Like, could you imagine being a student in this school? I'm telling you right now, 90% of the time that there is like a school announcement or like some sort of fucking assembly and all, like you have to get together and watch the president talking and shit. 90% of the time it'd be like people making some jokes. Like all of the guys would just be like, God damn!
さっき遭遇したのが何なのか知りたいんです。
You saw some, it was an
私
evil
を信じ
monster.
てください、教授。先輩、私本当に役に立ちたいの。
It was kind of thick evil monster in there. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll tell her what we know. Nivela is dead.
現時点で断言できるのは、あの残像はフラクトシデスのものだということくらいかしら。
フラクトシデス？
Yeah, they're bad guys.
前にフラクトシデスの組織長から予告された。
Yeah, Grand
や
Architect
つ
is
は私
playing.
たちと。
おそらくそのゲームというのは
Seems to get referred to as a
学
riddle
生の
event
間に
system.
伝わっている謎のことだろうね。謎と
Just
関
turn
係
it
のあ
off,
る
damn
人
it.
はすでに追っているよ。実際
I wonder if there's
彼らの多くは
there's not going to be an
現
actual
実世界
mystery
に支障
element.
を
I'm
き
not
た
going
し
to have
て
to
いる。
fucking look into people's lives, am I?
ずっと続けていた研究や課題を投げ出したり、苦
Yeah.
痛を
It's
八
it's
つ当たりしたりする人
a
もい
it's
れ
a
ば、
fucking messed up
自分の
shit
行動をコン
where
トロ
you've
ール
got
で
some
きな
sort
く
of
なっ
like
た人も
weird emotional secondary dimensional layer behind your school and you didn't think anyone was going to like fuck with it.
その子たちは
That
すで
seems
に
super
フラクト
easy
シ
to
デス
fuck
の
with.
演技の一部になってしまったと考えた方がいい。
シグリカもその一人だね。
Oh my god, the shocking truth.
私？
Yeah, he's looking at me with a face like you just fucked with my goddamn student
残像も
that I'm trying to get her to calm down and you're about to tell her that she's like a pet for some evil organization.
裏学園と関わりがあるんじゃないかと疑っていたけど、どうやらゲームにただ巻き込まれたみたいね。
I thought you might have been linked to the recent Job, man, you're not the victim. What, isn't that basically saying I only hanged out with you because I was checking that out? That'd be kind of something sad
何
for
が
her to
ゲー
realize.
ムなの？一刻も早く止めないと。私ならあの変な謎を解けるよ。
Doctor be like, no, you must stay in bed. And Lucia be like, my god, I need to get like another corset to push these tits up even more.
シグリカさん、一度帰って休みなさい。
Rest, bitch.
どうして 私が失敗したから。
Yeah, it's all about her feelings. Yep.
危険だからよ。
Causes danger. And you're
協
a
力し
student.
たい気持ちはわかるわ。けど、学生を危険にさらすわけにはいかない
Yeah,
の。
let big tits do it, I guess. Also, big tits. You know, it kind of looks like her shirt should have had an undershirt. Not that I want it to have an undershirt. Be clear about this. I do not want her to be covered up even more. That would be a crime against humanity. Lucia's correct, but I'll comfort her.
今は休んだ方がいい。しぐりか。
Yeah, let's go to relax.
先輩。
She's all like, no, no one wants my help. Am I inefficient? Ah, she's gonna help anyway. We can see that. She's gonna fall in there anyway and try and help. Oh god. She's knocking into shit. She got a little upset. That was their attempt at showing her that she was upset. She didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. I wouldn't pay attention either if that president was there. Like, come on, damn. I'd be like, damn. Is there some sort of spooky thing going on in the school? No idea. All I know is those are some massive tits.
私は彼女を加えてもいいと考えている。人に認められるために必死になっていることは知っているだろ
Yeah, and it's probably her being craving validation, then being fucked over by the brainworms inside there.
もちろん一緒に行動できるわ。けれど今の状態のままではダメよ。
Got a point.
リューク先生、あの子は自分に自信がないそうね。けど私からすればむしろ逆に見える。きっと負けず嫌いな子だわ。自分なら全部の期待に応えられると思っているはず。
See, I really wish they had have gone with the idea of her like realizing she doesn't want the future that they all expect her to take,
答えなければならないと思っているのかもしれない。
rather than just be the simple story of I'm nervous. But then again, I do like her.
似たような学生を山ほど見てきたもの。自分ならできると信じ、失敗しないように全力を尽くして自分を証明しようと
Everyone,
す
yeah,
る。
yeah, it's all about her like focus type thing. Bailey wasn't an option. They pushed and pushed.
漂白者さん。
You remember the student I mentioned, the one with the
方向
flawed
を間違
brilliant
えた学生のこと
hypothesis.
まだ
Did she
覚え
fucking
てる
kill
でしょ
herself?
彼女はスタート地学園を離れただけじゃないわ。
Oh my god, she left this
スター
mortal
ト地
coil.
学園が彼女を永遠に失ったの。
She fucking killed
彼
herself?
女はワイヤーを最後まで渡りきれなかった。フラクトシですわ。そういった感情
So
を
she
利
did
用しようと
fucking
し
just
ている
murder us? She just killed herself? I mean, to be honest, someone who's focused in on... Oh my god, she was listening to us! Oh, it's Dania. Is Dania actually involved? I thought she was going to be in a later quest for some reason.
見つけましたよ、しーちゃん。あの友達はどこに行ったんですか？大事な話があるからしーちゃんを帰らせたとか？
Big big plan, so they don't want you to be in on it? Like, that's a bit of a leap there, Dania, unless you're the evil one who knows everything.
私がダメだったから。
Yes, indeed, you weren't. I would recommend being just like better, but you're just not good enough. Perhaps you should consider like, I don't know, jumping up a bit. What?
これあげます。
Is that
トワ
cat?
イライトハニー味。好きですよね。
I thought it was fucking cat food for a second. It's like, are you just giving her cat food? Surprisingly, I guess Danny is a nice girl. She was mean to me though, the bitch.
こうなったらいっそ謎なんて放っておけばいいと思いますけど。
God damn it.
それとも未来のヘリオディック6だってことをみんなに証明したいんですか？
Yeah, perhaps you should probably stop trying. Maybe admit that you don't want to be it. It would be nice.
私は
But it's all about her
ただ
kind of
みんなを
not
がっか
wanting
り
to
させ
let
たく
people
ない
down.
だけ。
I just have this. Would that be heavy? Think about how heavy this would be. The design on Dania is also quite nice. I have an idea. What if we just
誰もが純粋な
like
心を持って学園にやっ
shoot
てくる
every single Go up to every single student while they're alone with a gun and say, "It's you, practice!" and just like see the reaction and be like, "Okay, it's not you." And just keep doing that until eventually someone goes, "Fuck it, how'd you figure it out?"
それをフラクトシデスに利用されたまま見過ごすわけにはいかない。ましてや、学生一人一人の知識はラハイロイに小さくない影響をもたらしてくれる。
だとしたら、なおさらフラクトシデスより先に片付けないと。あの残像は今もエナジー早く見つけ出そう。
Alright, let's go beat him
多
up.
めに用意しておく必要がありそうね、リューク先生。
経費申請してもいいのかい？裏学園の監視は私たちに任せてほしい。
We'll keep an eye on the dark
漂
side.
白者は大丈夫さ。このゲームをフラ
It has definitely got the feeling of an in-between quest. Wait, what the fuck's happening? What? I don't care about this. What the fuck is this? Oh, so these are just like cute little events you can have with random students. I'm guessing these are all like the characters. That'd be Amos, fucking Denia, Lucia, and Sigura. There we go. That does kind of prove that we will be saving her soon. I don't want to do those things. Wait, where's the main quest? Wait, I have to do this? No. I have to accept... Wait, I have to do those things? Oh, god damn it. I just have to wait for the next riddle by doing these things. Alright, so I need to... How did I get to that again? Oh my god, I completely forgot how I got there in the first place. I'm stupid. How did I get there? How did I get there? How did I... No, I don't want to do... You know what? This is how bad it is. I haven't looked up weekly activities that needs to give me the tutorial on them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care! Fuck off! Oh, it was in maths, right. It was in maths. It was in maths, wasn't it? Okay, and then... Okay, let's just do it with Nene. Alright, Nene, let's do a free lunch, I guess. God, I have to do these things? God damn it. How's it going, Joy? I'm doing well. It's not too bad, I suppose. I met a bunch of cute girls, and I'm satisfied. Okay, volunteer for what, Nene? Alright. I'm on my way. Get this fucking done. I am annoyed that I have to do this at all. It's just like a quick thing, I suppose, that it just wants to like establish, hey, you're not just fucking locking yourself into the story. But then again, I always do say that, hey, if you want me to have some fucking build up, then make me do this. So I guess it's making me do this for the build up. Alright, Nene, what's up? Alright, Nene, what's going on? Sup, Nene? Yeah, why are you inviting me to lunch? Are you attempting to...
ちょっとは息抜きした方がいいと思うんだよね。なんか超久しぶりな気がしてさ。
I was wondering if you got
ま
dragged
た
into
う
another...
っかり変それに
Always happens.
ちょっと会いたかったの。だから口実を作って呼び出しちゃった。
That's pretty neat.
ダメ？
I mean, to be honest, if anyone had like any sort of romantic interest in the rover, I think the only way you're gonna get in there is you need to be fucking really proactive. Leave that fucker alone for like 10 minutes. They've already found some other like extraordinarily hot girl.
ほら、好きに
Lunch
いっ
vouchers.
ぱい食べて。
All right.
実は ほとんど先生とか友達がくれたんだよね。
Volunteer work?
断りきれなくって。
Why are they giving her free lunch vouchers? Alright, let's have lunch.
祝典が終わったら使えなくなっちゃうし、遠慮しないで。
Damn game forcing me to have a date with a woman. Too scary. Oh my god, is this fucking... Is this rotating sushi? Good lord. Celebration specials. Let's get the couple special. It'll be intense. What the fuck? Is that like cans? What kind of rotation sushi has cans in it?
ボランティアって忙しいの？
まあまあかな。
Helping people lost belongings.
大体は探し物をしてるよ。今も100件以上の依頼が来てるんだけど、30件は手がかりがなくてさ。
Good lord, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing volunteer
工学部
course?
の先輩の機材トラブルを12件解決したかな。あ、そうだ、聞いてよ。あとそれから祝典の物資の集計、
Jesus fucking
小道具の
Christ.
塗装、頑張りすぎて倒れた子の救護活動、急な事故で怪我した子の手当て。
Yeah, you're gonna get up in the
漂白
infirmary.
者ちゃんまでそんなこと言うの？でも、私は元気が有り余ってるから。
Well, I suppose if you do want to keep this school happy after they found out that you fucking are like were once a serial mercenary that murdered people, and then be like, yeah, I'd like to stay in the school.
これでもプロの戦闘訓練を受けてきたし、これくらい余裕なんだけどさ。ウォーズ先生にスタート落ち学園は学生の全員につけ込むようなことはしませんって言いくるめられちゃっ
It's
た。
not really exploit if they were paying you well. Just throwing it out there. If I learn, what is that weird thing on her shoulder there? It's like a glitch.
それでこっちに追いやられて無理やり休憩させられてるの。漂白者ちゃんが来るまでの間、支援、分かってるけどさ。
They all love Nene.
でもやることがないとマジで暇なんだよね。
They gave me a task to
バ
write
イクでひとっ走りする仕事でも。漂白者ちゃんは何か予定でもあるの？私も混ぜてくんない？
Nah, I got nothing. I got literally.
そっか。
Nane has taken note of your choice? Well, I mean, I got nothing. Like, I didn't plan anything. Is this a secret
ごめん
thing?
ちょっと出ていい？リンネ
ちゃん、休んでるのに邪魔しちゃってごめんね。
Urgent request came in.
緊急の依頼が入って。
Alright.
全然オッケー。
I am shocked with how short her skirt is. 10 out of 10. Every time I see Nene.
例の試作型メカパトローラーのことなんだけど。
確かにヤバそう。わかった。
詳しい状況は担当者に直接聞いてもらえる。
ごめん。
Why does she
せっかくの
remember
ランチ
that?
中だ
Though?
けど
Like, I don't
行かなきゃ。
understand why it needs to.
残りは焦らなくてもいいよ。まあ、何か分かったら絶対連絡するよ。
I'll call you one figure later. Okay, so how long do we have to go through all these side little quests before we really reveal? Is it done? Ding Dong Lane is a brand new vibration. Okay. Claim. So that was just that, but I don't want to do it anymore. Oh God, I have to do the other one as well. Fuck you, game. All right, let's go get groomed. This is okay. Let's get groomed. I mean, what? Professor! Send an emoji. God, I used the goddamn disgusting little Abby emoji. Fuck off. No signature dangerous fractures. You might take it easy. There's no need to over yourself. Understood, Professor. Since you say so, Mentor, please do take Professor's advice soon. I'll work on work. Again, remind me that to rest. Now you're going back to work. Currently, I have 11 active projects, including Dark Side Observation, with a standard daily. So basically, she's working hard. So I have to bring her food. Whatever. Leave it to me. I think Mornay really did, of all of the characters. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why isn't it working? Go. Yeah. Go. Keep the tracking. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go and do our stupid little thing with her. Professor, I will get you your food. Groomed by the professor. Getting groomed by the professor. I'm very efficient at getting groomed by the professor. Alright, let's go get her food. And when she shows up, and then I'm going to say, guess what else is the snack? And then it's going to be the rover. Wait, is that, can I get through that? Is that glass? That is glass. How do I get in there? Fuck. I don't know how to get in there. Where's the door? What's on the other side? Fuck. Damn it, I went the long way! Well, fuck. Well, as long as I can get in. You know what? Activate that thing that's right here, just so I don't have to do all that again. Wait. Isn't there a door? No, there it is. Let me in! Professor, I have come! Alright, grab those. Check the food. Wait, no, oh, I don't want to investigate that shit. I want to take it. Give me box of food. She just eats these. I think I saw some math saying that Mornay was actually like 70 years old, or no, not 70, like 60 years old or something silly like that. Okay, let's just get closer. This has got to be a closer one, right? Probably that beacon. Please don't be like this one that was right next to me I just unlocked. That would be such an annoying waste. Okay, it's not. Oh fuck, I still gotta get up there. Well, how do I get up there? Oh wait. What? Okay, wrong button. Just fucking pulling out a weapon in the middle of school. Who even needs the elevator if I can magically teleport up like that? Alright. We'll go here, we'll get groomed by the professor, and then we'll get back on the goddamn main quest. I'm assuming it's gonna go in the direction of like every like pause in between those things. I'm gonna have to go back to that. Which is gonna be annoying. But it is what it is. Wait, I'm here? She's not here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Teleport. There you go. Have your goddamn fish sticks. She finishes one pack quickly and then hesitates with the second. Nah, I just went to lunch. I don't know if you could count fucking like specialized fucking energy eating bars as a snack. Cognitive enhancing compounds to deal with counter work fatigue. That sounds extraordinarily... Wait, dust honey pots? Yeah, sure, fine. Why not? Let's find out. I'd be curious. Sweet raw fishy food? Ew. With cold liquid... It's surprising? Really? That does not sound the description of what fucking surprisingly good found. At first it's sweet. Smoky fish? That sounds horrific! We can reserve a block. God lord, I'd rather fucking eat actual food, to be honest. If I'm gonna throw it out there, I'd rather go to an actual place and eat
アド
normal
バイス
food.
もありがとうございました。エネルギーを補充したら頭もすっきりしたような気がします。
See, this is the part where Rover, being a true Riz master, responds with, "My energy was increased just by seeing you."
それと気分も楽になりました。そろそろ仕事に戻ります。これでシルフの設計図もはかどるはずです。
Okay, what the fuck is a sylph?
いえ、それは共有できる段階まで進む。
Alright, now I can go back to the main quest, probably. Goodbye. Oh, now there's a Sigurika one. I could do her. Am I gonna do her one? Yeah, I gotta do her one now. Fuck! I have to do her one too, don't I? Or do I? No, I do have to actually accept the invitation. God damn it! Alright. Do your damn side quests. What did she say? Creases in the wings? No, she said it was imprints of wings she wants to do. So I have to do all of them? Fine. What's up? Relaxed. No need to be anxious. She's a little bit of an anxious girl, this one. I have a present and apology and thank you. I'll be waiting at the venue entrance. Alright, let's go meet the cute girl. Let us go. Over there. Easy. I shall meet. You know, her design is really cute. Like, say everything you want about like the simplicity of her narrative. Her design is extraordinarily cute. Like, look at her. Little fucking hair like that. I am a big fan of hair like that. She's giving me a cat. Why are you offering me some pussy? What's going on here? You made it yourself? Wow, okay.
前に話したよね。裏学園にいた時、家に帰ろうとしてる黒
Wait,
猫
what?
に出会った話。その猫は私と長い道を一緒に歩いていたんだ。道がなくなったところで
It led me a long
猫に
time.
言われたの。
Which way to go?
自分の家がそうしたら猫は翼を広げて遥か遠くの光に向かって飛んでいっちゃった。
Oh my god. Is the cat a metaphor
その
for
子にと
me?
ても似てるんだ。
Wow. Never would have seen that coming.
だからこれ作ったの。
Always say thank you.
そろそろ訓練に行こうかな。2日間は訓練場にいるからいつでも会いに来て。
Okay, that was quick. But yeah, holy shit, her design, like the more I look at it, it's actually ridiculously cute. Now, here's the big question. Do I actually, do I have to do more? No, I have to go to a training ground thing now. God, I guess like to make this, I'm shocked that they're making me do all this, for this. I kind of figured it would be more straightforward, but I guess like, I have been complaining at length about, what the fuck? I was complaining about like, well, not complaining rather, but I was acknowledging the fact that if the game wants me to connect with these characters, they should put me into situations where I connect with them. So I suppose I can't really complain. And having you involve some of those other side characters that usually don't involve is probably for the best, considering the fact that otherwise things can, you know, it does really feel like finish your quest, leaves, never see them again. What the fuck is this? What's up, Sigurd?
やっぱりダメなのかな。もう一度今度こそ。
Take a break, bro.
さっき休憩したばかりだから大丈夫。厄介な場合に遭遇しても対応できるように。先輩は
I might.
訓練に来たの？それとも私に何か用？
Yeah, I'm here to see how you're
私
doing.
は元気だよ、先輩。 訓練の成果見ていかない？
Sure, show me your
始め
training.
るね。
What the fuck are you even doing for training? Is it literally just puzzle box with runes? Oh, I can play as him.
リラックスして倒すことに集中しよ
Alright, I can play it with her. Let's see how
わかっ
she
た
is. Alright.
倒すことに集中するよ。友達は多い方がいいよね。
Okay. She's like some sort of rune master. Didn't get a really good chance to see how she plays there, to be honest. I just defeated everything very quickly.
よかった。悪くないね。この残像たちと前に戦った時はもう少し辛かったと思う。でも今回は残像たちを倒すことに
Even when I first
集
take
中
the
して
island.
たら先輩のおかげだね。だけど何度も練習してたのに
How did I miss him?
どうして今まで気づけなかったんだろう。
It's
う。
because
シグ
the...
リカには休憩が必要かもしれないね。
Nah, it's because the brain worms are getting to you. The brain worms.
まだ訓練内容も完全に理解してないし。
Proper to be a degree, it comes to...
休憩も大事ってことだよね。
Okay, again, taking notice of my choice. I wonder how this is all going to come together, actually.
それじゃあ先輩、鳥を見に行こう。
Alright, let's go watch birds, you weirdo.
今はメソメソツノメドリの繁殖期だから学園でもたくさん見られるよ。鳥ちゃんたちが空を飛び回ってお互いに毛づくろいをしたり虫を送り合ったりする姿がそれとバードウォッチングにうってつけの屋上を知ってるの。
Alright, fine. Let's go have a date with the cute girl. I'll do it. I'll take that bullet for everyone else. It's interesting to go from like quests that were like really impactful and important and stuff, and then to a side, kind of like side calm down like quests like these ones. They wanted me to get to, I think it was Imprints of Wings, so I must... Oh, might as well claim this, I guess. But, so we'll go to Imprints of Wings, because I think that was the one we needed to finish off first. So we'll do a little romantic quest here where we look at birds together.
見て、そこにメソメソツノメドリがいるよ。メソメソツノメドリは子供の
They
鳴き声
imitate
を真似
children's
するこ
cries
と
to
で
trick people
人
into
を引
feeding
き
them.
つけて
And
食べ
then
物をもらってるの。
that sounds
た
kind
ま
of
に食べ
evil.
物を盗んだりもするよ。
What kind of development of a bird comes about from them being... How do they learn? Oh, if I pretend to be a human child, people give me food.
農学部で
And that
新しいメ
becomes
ニューができると
their
真っ先
developmental
に食べ
path?
られたのはいつもその子たち。
That's kind of wild.
それとね、その子たちはお互いプレゼントを贈り合うのが好きなの。特に繁殖期には花や葉っぱを自分の恋人に贈る習慣があって。
Okay, so she's a bird maxer. She's a bird maxer.
ごめんね。鳥ちゃんのことになると止まらなくなるんだ。先輩が興味あるのかどうか聞き忘れちゃった。
Nah, just like it's always good to learn something new.
ならよかった。鳥について知れば知る
I
ほ
don't
ど
know why it's telling me it takes note of that. Am I gonna have a part of the story where it's like, did you actually like birds? Did you really like birds? You're lying to me.
あのね、うちのバードウォッチング同好会に参加してみない？
Of course I will, because you're there, because you're cute.
本当？やったーこれでバードウォッチング同好会のメンバーが2人になったね。
It is literally just the two of us. It is just a romantic meetup to look at birds.
見て、こっち向いてるよ。
When a
先輩、
when,
早く撮って。
Alright, I'll take a goddamn picture. When a girl says to you, hey, wanna join my club for fucking knitting? It's only the two of us, though. The answer is yes. Fuck you, bird.
先輩、こっち。
Woman says to you, oh god, I didn't know you were into the knitting club. Yes, I'm into it right fucking now. Really? Was it perfect? I just... Okay, come on. Is it really even that possible to have bad abilities with cameras nowadays? You literally just fucking pull out a fucking phone and you press play. I mean, press take. Sure, there you go. Have it. Go ahead. I'm a true rover hero.
鳥観察アルバムの1ページ。
It's just the part where she's like, but birds are free. They can go wherever they want. But I'm locked down here. Ah! I knew it! I fucking knew it! Oh, I'm so clever.
何より勇気を持ってるの。自分の飛んでいく先を。大陸をまたぐ鳥や極点から極点へ飛ぶ鳥もいれば、嵐を越えて次の住処を探す。
Well, I mean, that's fair. Like, you know, she's a student. She has a lot of pressure. She's being told she's going to join the Helletic Six, but she doesn't really know if she wants to do that on top of just wanting to stand up for everything that she succeeds. You know, you can kind of get the vibe of where they're going for her.
飛べるわけじゃないからこそ、1回目が大事。初めて高いところから飛び降りて、
Yeah.
羽を吹き抜けて
And the
風を感じ
losers
な
just
けれ
splatter
ばなら
against
な
the
いが。
floor. That's what we should do with
その時
humans.
はきっと怖いだろうね。そういうのがいいなって思う。
Sigurd watches how the puffin preaches and catches insects, hops around, offers it for her friends, and finally takes flight.
休憩はおしまい。今回は本当にありがとう。
Well, I mean, I'll give this to it. By making me kind of jump around with the birds and stuff, it has done a decent job of building up. Let me just guess. I have to do the quest. Yes, now I can do the main quest. Do I have to wait until... Okay, fine. Time waiting. There we go. It does build up, like, how very adorable she is. I'll say that much. What's up, Sigura? Yeah, I'm free. Want to try the Rainbow Bean Pop Rocks? What the fuck? You'll know once you're here. I've been waiting for the celebration menu. Alright, let's go find her. We'll probably have Denia there as well. And be like, hey, Denia. I shall fly... Oh, wait, no. I can't go through there, so I have to go down this way. I should probably have turned on the other flying form, but whatever. I don't know how to do it half the time. It always like bugs out a little bit here because my computer just does not handle this area very well. But then again, as stated in the past, my computer is held together by love, hope, and duct tape. The only luck that I have going for me is that just before the RAM craziness, I managed to get a little bit of RAM. Not a crazy amount, but enough that I could like make my videos and export them without them falling apart. Yes, I have, Hot Pants Girl. Candy? Hell yeah, I'm getting... This is the Poppin' Rocks.
控えの祝典の限定版なの。行列に並んで買ってきたんだ。こ
Damn.
の飴にはちょっとした不思議な効果があるの。食べるたびに違う効果が出るらしいよ。
Okay.
食べてみて。
Take one boldly.
悪くない味ね。ちょっと待って、声が。
Oh my god, my voice!
こんな効果もあるの？
Wait, my voice is her voice?
私も食べてみよう。
Is she gonna sound like me?
変な味。あれ違う。私ごめん。
It gives you a bunch of hiccups? What kind of fucking fruit is this?
人はエラ呼吸じゃなくて肺呼吸なのに。
What? I have lungs, not gills.
止まらない。
This isn't very relaxing at all.
アブ。どうしたんだ？何か用でも。
Oh, he's gonna give us the candy. Take these balls into your mouth immediately, Abby. You must eat these balls, Abby. Put them in your mouth, Abby.
太陽の精霊の鳴き声を真似してるの？面白いでしょ。残りの飴はみんなに試してもらう？
Okay, so they just fuck with people. Gotcha.
安心して。効果はちょっとしか続かないから。
It is a pretty good fucking candy that can just randomly fuck around with you like that.
シグリカは
Kinda
しばらく喋らない方が。
Is it is the same voice actor as Sigurd. It's not like the voice actor for the Rover just complete. Because I would have preferred the Rover. I'm not sure if it is, but the Rover's voice actor being completely different would be amusing. No, like actually using some other elements, because one of the things notable is the Rover's voice actor in at least the Japanese version seems to be focused on going on like really non-emotional, like really flat. If you hurt Cornana, if you lost something, if you're running around the computers, don't bother me. Based Dania being like, can you just fuck off?
ニーヤちゃんに会いに来たよ。はあ、しーちゃん、少し休ませてくださいよ。
Looks like everything you're doing is about relaxing, fucking Dania.
楽しんでるところなんですから。
I do like that kind of laid back, sleepy voice she has though. Very
しー
appealing.
ちゃんが元気すぎるせいで周りの空気が乱れてしまいましたけど、こんなに早く気分が良くなるなんて。
This kind of girl probably does not exist at all.
それで
This kind of laid back, lazy voice girl, I just don't think of her exists. I think this is one of those anime tropes. Sigurika I could see as a real person. Dania, no. Like in an individual moment of emotion, no, yeah. But as like as an ongoing person, she just strikes me as one of those like truly developed for anime kind of characters.
あのね。
She's got hiccups.
水を飲んだ方がいいですよ。
Give her the
こ
candy.
れを食べてほしいってシグリカが。
It's like, what the fuck's wrong with your voice?
声変わりの時期なんですか。チャラー。試してみて、ダーニャちゃん。
God, I fucking hate the soul skin things.
断ります。前に食べた飴のせいで目と口から虹色の光が出続けたんですよ。4分35秒もの間。
What?
あれは試作品なの。今回は違うから。
Wait, she was making candy?
ほら、本当に誰がこんな変な飴を作ったんですか？遊びたいならリンネちゃんのところに行ってください。彼女なら絶対に楽しんでくれますよ。
That's true.
はい、さようなら。
Dania just be like, fuck off. Dania really is all about just saying, can you guys just fuck right off? I'm busy doing nothing. Which is actually kind of peak. She appeals to my desire of, what's that? The least amount of effort I have to put into something? Hell yeah. That kind of attitude is very appealing. Especially to me, who always puts the least amount of effort in. Alright. Where's Nene? Nene! Rai! Found her. Nene, I have these balls. I need you to put them in your mouth right now. Oh my god, you can see down her top. I mean, what? Okay. What will they do to her?
超まずいんだけど。私そんなことを言うつもりだったのに、言葉と考えてることが同じになってる。あれ？
Everything is the same as what I want to say?
逆さ言葉になっちゃう効果だね。
Oh.
超つまんないね。
I see. I see. So she's completely reversed. That's some actually ridiculously powerful candy.
Still
Still working on it.
じゃあ今はインターバルなんだ。ならちゃんと休んだらダメだね。このゲーム私も制作チームの一人なんだけど絶対試さないで。
Don't do it.
一緒に10回やらないで。やってみたい。先輩は？
I'm good. You two play.
よし、しぐりかちゃん。
I fucking hate mini games. NR1 Woo fan. No. No. Not number one Woo fan. No. That said, I I really do like some of the character designs, and like, I think like one of the things I'm noticing Wuwa's ability, which I think a lot of gacha games can do really well, so it's not like it's a fantastical thing, but Wuwa does have a good job of making a character. They just generally don't put them in the right situations a lot of the time when it came to, especially the earlier arcs. But for example, Sigura, very cute. I like her design. Her character idea is pretty good. I feel like we'll have to see where they're going, but I feel like they could have done more with it in the narrative. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, I'm just like the fucking slight move of body jiggle all over the place.
リンネ先輩、言ってることが完全に逆になってるよ。でもそろそろ効果が切れるはず。私のしゃっくりも止まったし。
大丈夫じゃない。これで良くないよ。私悲しいから。効果が切れるまで待とうかな。
I thought it was gonna be like something else where she takes the candy and she only can say what's in her heart, and then she reveals she totally loves the MC. Hell yeah. Why would you give her more?
この飴ほんとつまんないね。みんなにも試してもらって悲しませたいな。悲しんでね、二人とも。
Have a bad day. I'll have the worst day possible.
リンネ先輩も楽しんでね。
Alright. Look at that. I'm not even trying to look up her skirt, but I can see so much there already. Good lord. 10 out of 10. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Second floor. Yeah. Bonk. I swear though, every time when I was in high school, literally every fucking festival and every fucking event like this was just filled with drama. I feel like it'd always be like, oh my god, they got into a fight. Oh my god, I can't believe that they broke up. It's just like fucking most bullshit stuff ever. It was to the point where you could probably make a bet that people would do something crazy, break up, or weird shit would happen during every fucking school event. It was like fucking magical powder that made everyone lose their goddamn minds.
違う言葉だけど意味は同じ。リンネ先輩は自分の心の声を聞きながら話してるんだよね。いいな。
That's because you refuse to face the fact that you don't want to go into a goddamn cum jar building and live there for the rest of your life, which kind of sucks.
シグリカは楽しい?
Did you have a good day?
先輩、声が戻ったの？ちゃんと休んだらダメだったかな？
They should have changed it. That is actually really cute. I don't know why, but that fucking flop over the railing just made my brain go, All right, Sigura, you get more cute points because that is just adorable.
祝典にいるみんな楽し。
They should have made her voice change to a man's voice. Maybe they did in the English one, but I think it would have been like interesting. They could have, you know what they should have done? They should have changed her voice to the male voice actor in the Japanese male voice actor, and like that would have been pretty good.
新発売のパチパチキャンディーを売る掛け声、ハイスコアを取ってあげる声。
ねえねえ。
歌ったり。喜んで笑ったりしてる声も聞こえてくる。でも私の心の中には別の声が存在してる。
She's all suffering of the inside.
浦学園でみんなをがっかりさせた時に聞こえた言葉のせいでどうしたらいいかわからなくなっちゃった。
Yeah, they're all upsetty spaghetti. What are you gonna do about it, Siguro?
浦学園を出てからみんな心配してくれたの。調査を続けないで休むように言われたんだ。
But she's having brain damage either way.
帰ったら思い出したの。みんなにかけてもらった励ましの言葉を。
When I was alone, I remembered all the encouraging things people said to me.
シグリカはきっといい人になれる。どんな謎も解けちゃうんだね。 あなたならきっとできる。絶対に自分を証明できると。言葉の一つ一つが熱い黄金のように輝かしくて。
But that is a lot of fucking pressure if you focus everything on it. Well, that's the kind of vibe they're going for in this narrative, really.
その言葉を全部抱きしめたいくらい。
As a character, I really like her. I just wish she was... I wonder how they'll keep going, but like...
たくさんの声が。先輩、もし先輩だったらどうする？
Well, I'd go see a doctor if I heard many voices in my head, and I'd probably ask and talk to them and say, well, maybe I have schizophrenia. You know, this is live up to their expectations. Incorrect. Well, okay. Personally, you'd probably, you know, like live up to people's expectations, but that's stupid, really, in this case, and in my own case. Listen to what your own heart is saying is the easier one to say, because obviously the whole point is that she's pressuring herself to the insane degree. That's the whole element of this narrative. That she's just like, oh, they say I'm the best, so I have to be the best. And I just have to keep fucking pushing.
そっか。心の
I
声。
know what she would have said if I said the other one.
そんな選択肢考えたことなかったよ。
でも答えを無理に出す必要はない。
Don't overthink it.
答えを出さないならどうすれば。
Just give up. I mean, like, you can just,
た
like...
だ動くことも大切。
Well, give up is the wrong word. You just need to accept failure, really. That's a cute scene. I wonder if there's like a playback way to go through all these quests again. I wanted to in the future.
緊急事態よ、漂白者さん。学生が何人か裏学園に閉じ込められてし
Oh
まった
my
みたい。
god, the students are trapped inside the dark zone. They've been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh! They've been sent to the Shadow Realm.
フラクトシベスが動いたらしい。急がないと。
Let me guess. Are you sure you'll come and help me?
私も行きたい。
Can I say yes or no? Say yes. I would say yes in this case.
分かった。行こう。
Because she's cute and she just made a very nice smile before. I think that was like if we're doing dating sim logic, that was probably the moment where you've probably got her falling for you. Like that moment there. I know a lot of people, like, I've seen a lot of people weirdly arguing about this game, saying like there's no dating elements, there's no romance. I don't know if those motherfuckers have never seen human interaction before, but there's plenty of romantic dating sim elements in this. Alright, Luce, what's up? Show me those big titties. Come on. Turn around. Show me those torpedoes. Damn.
来たわね、漂白者さん。
I have come.
それと
And I'm also here.
シグリカさんも
ルシラー教授。
Oh, she looks
自
so
分を
scared.
証明したい気持ちは理解するわ。でもそんな状態で同行は許可できない。
She's gonna do
知
it
ってる
anyway.
と思うけれど、この先はとても危険よ。敵は影に潜んでいる。例の残像の弱点すらつかめてないわ。
Just punch it.
いえ、教授。それでも同行させてほしいんです。
Like, have you considered just turning off the dark zone? Maybe
心配
that's
し
a
て
big
くれてる
idea.
のは分かってます。でも、この中で
I mean, it's
裏学園
obviously
を
on
一
some
番
sort
知
of
ってるのは
computing
私です。
system. Just turn it off. Just turn it off
学生
and
が
on.
閉じ込められているのに、見て見ぬふりは
But
で
I
きま
guess
せ
there's
ん。
now a bunch of people who have, like...
ルーンの解読が必要なら、きっと役に立てるはずです。
Another thing that just came to my mind, why did it start here? Honestly, I thought that you would have Lucia, like, call you to, say, like, the infirmary, right? And then in the infirmary, that all the beds would be changed out to be filled with the bodies of the students who are like, there are all these students stuck in there, we gotta get them out. That would be a little better than just, like, come to the
私は本
dormitory.
心でこうするべきだと思ってるんです。
Oh, she's made up her mind. Let her help. those are massive. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
この学生たちの進路は
Wuwa comparison to some of the other
同時に裏学園に消えたわ。
ones does have a little, like, I wouldn't say they're less hot, but there is a tendency comparison to say, for example, Zenless Zone Zero is all over the designs for the characters for like gooning Max. Like, just let's just be fucking honest here. Like, jiggle physics, like they make fucking, they give it like thigh and calf physics.
彼女の中にいるの。
Oh, no, Chisa's in there, not Chisa.
どうして彼女が
Oh
事故当
no.
時2人は寮のロビーにいたはず。誰か1人が謎を起動した結果、全員が裏学
They
園
were all in
に
the
吸い込
dormitory,
まれたの
someone's
でしょう。
activated riddle. Okay, so that's why you're in the hall. So this is what I would have done. I'm just throwing it out there. One, and this is something I think Wuthering Waves and other gachas really do. You need to set the stage more. So if you're not going to like do some stuff, what they should do, they should have like the beds for every, like, maybe like instead of having a bunch of students here, have a bunch of staff members in here and like the doctor in here, and not have like the happy, well, not this like light music going on. You need to have some music that is like bringing up the tension a bit. Alternatively, they're all taken to the dormitory. I mean the infirmary or something similar, like I said, and they're all like laid out in beds, and you just have the doctor and a few other like staff members going, they're in a comatose state, and then you can look over and you say, oh my god, it's Chisa! Holy shit, it's the other girl, you know, because you know we care about those characters. I think it'll be a lot better than just, oh wow, here they are, music's the same, and by the way, like the people around is literally the same as you'll always see, despite the fact that several students are now comatose.
現在モーニエが裏学園の様子を
Monet
監
is
視してい
searching
る
around, searching students for
同時に
location.
閉じ込められた学生の位置を探知しているところ。
I feel like there's a bit of a disconnect here when it comes to the
Sorry,
Wuthering Waves
ここでこれを見つけた。
working. Like, it just feels like certain parts of their production team either just don't put in the, it's not about putting, it's mean to say they don't put in the effort, because there's a lot of money that goes into this, but it wouldn't be that hard, would it, to make it so the students were like lined up in gurneys? Like, I mean, or the students were laying in the infirmary beds. The music wasn't just slightly kind of like standard I'm standing around music. Wuthering Waves has over 800 songs. 800. And you're telling me none of those songs, those 800 songs, could fit this situation where several students are comatose. So it's these little things. It's the little things that really piss me off sometimes. Like, yeah, we can focus on the big ones, like the Rover just kind of winning every situation by, like, Friendship is Magic, that was definitely throughout patch 2.0 and stuff. Or characters like Gelbrina showing up and being a walking fucking plot device. But it's these little things I really wish that they'd improve on. And I feel like this is not only applied to here, but also applied to things like Star Rail and other things. They make so much fucking money, man. Just add like a random intern and say, hey, intern, can you just change the environment here to add like, take away these students and add like some, make it look like there's a serious group of people trying to solve a problem here? Or maybe change the music out to one that fits better? And they're like, oh, okay, it'll take him 5 minutes for the music. Okay, maybe not 5 minutes, but it won't take that long. And I'm shocked that they don't put that effort in. It's like they're like, okay, we got the jiggle physics down, we got the model here, you can look at her tits, we're done. The girl in the picture is good looking, the runes radiate. What? Oh, I gotta turn it around. Fuck. Tidy light of glyphs. Yet she is bound by chains. Is this a blessing or a curse? It's probably a curse. I really do think they should have leaned more into the idea of like like Sigurd not wanting to be part of the Helidark 6 because he doesn't want to spend her life inside a fucking computer cum jar. Like, rite of passage. When Roger is determined ready to bear the tribe's expectations, we go to the reactor directory and print it. Oh, is that like the runes
ド
on
ラ
their
イブ
body?
は私たちの体に刻印を残して新たな門出を祝福してくれるんだ。
Okay, so basically they go up to a fucking super reactor and get their legs
こ
burned.
れが日の光の刻印。
That's... Oh, so you're already considered an adult, Sigurka.
そうだよ。みんなより3年も早く成人したの。
Basically, is she smarter than everyone else? You get your fucking cool tattoos earlier?
ロイジンは才能と力を重要視しているの。だから刻印試練を通過すれば成人できるわ。ロイジンたちにとってそれくらい大事な儀式なのよ。
Okay.
はい、今も覚えてます。刻印を受ける前の日は興奮しすぎて全然眠れませんでした。
Okay.
もうすぐ成人するんだ。成人したら何でもできるようになるのかな。
I think it's the
全
opposite.
部うまくいくのかな。なんてことを考えてましたね。
Becoming an adult probably too early led to more expectations and pressure because there's value in being a child and being able to like relax and go through life and build up your confidence for things going forward. But I think Sigurka, the story is definitely dealing with like Sigurka's like
この絵に描かれた
self
女
pressure
の子
from
も
everyone else
そ
around
んな
her.
風に思ってるのかな。でもどう見ても彼女が受けてるのは
She's received a
祝
blessing.
福じゃなくて活性。
It's a chain.
この謎を出した人は何を伝えようとしてるんだろう。
裏も見てみましょう。
I think there's like,
裏にも文字がある。
well, yeah, that's the whole point of these things.
何も考
it's
え
a-
ず見なく
To
て
escape from motion, one must break chains of expectation.
感情から逃れたくば期待という枷を破るのだ。
I really do think I really do think the story could have benefited more rather than like being a narrative around Sigurka being like just good girl who's, you know, essentially just internalized the expectations so hard that like she can easily be fucked over by failing those expectations, and like the Fractious brainworm thing is, you know, making her be like, oh, what happens if you fail? Ooh, like that's fine. But I really think, like, a internal thing of her admitting to herself that she doesn't actually want to do what her tribe expects of her. For example, like, it's a simple story, but, like, the idea of her tribe being all, like, I mean, like, you know, someone being like, oh, my parents want me to be a doctor, but I want to be a musician. Like, it's, you know, something as simple as that is fine. But in this case, it's more interesting because being part of the Heliodus 6 or the council or whatever the fuck literally means your entire life is defined for you and you get stuck inside this room forever. I just kind of see that as something more interesting for her to define because perhaps her entire like life she's been told how great it is. She's been like, and you know, she's gone through this very quickly. She's, you know, have all the expectations and they're all like, oh, you're going to do great things. But she's like, but maybe she doesn't want to do those things anymore. And I think there's like, there could be a more interesting story that develops around the idea of Sigurka being not as like locked in to the belief that she like not focused on the, oh, I'm not meeting expectations, but on the I'm trying to deal with the fact that deep inside I don't want to do what they want me to do. And then like add into the bonus of that the thing that they wanted to do was actually kind of fucked up, which would lead also into the Mornay story quest we had where that guy literally fucking was like, I don't want to do this. I'm going to run away to the New Federation. That story there was fucked up because, well, that story there wasn't very well done. But at the time when it was going on, I did talk about how I think it should have been more cleared up about what he was feeling and why he was doing certain things because he was just like a shitty villain in the end. But if he had been more clear about it, even if he had been ultimately killed for his actions, if he had actually been like straight up, they won't let you leave, or once you've decided this by the tribe, this is how it has to be, that kind of element, I think there could have been a lot more done to it that's, you know, very interesting for this story. Because then we could realize, oh, Sagiriga wants to not do this. But if she decides that she's going against the tribe,
aside from the expectations of her family and the people around her who see her just improving and being really good for that per role in the Hellidius 6, there's the other side of it being like, even if she didn't want to do it and she actually acted on it, they wouldn't let her. And I think that would be an interesting one to go to, and especially with how the rover would approach it, because what were you going to do? The Roya are like a group thing here, and it's like they're a native group of people who have their own culture, and while it's not necessarily shown how they deal with things like this, we kind of do see it with, if we saw it in Morn's Quest. We could be like, are we going to help her escape her situation? Are we going to, like, how's the Academy going to go into that? Because the Academy's all like got a close relationship with the Roya. There would be a very interesting story there. But I think they're just going for like it's just too much expectation. Oh, it's just so hard for me. Now I'm gonna, at the end of this story, it'll be like Sigurka's gonna be like, well, I've decided that I'm gonna relax some, and that I should be able to hold on expectations that I want to hold on to, or something like that. And it's like, okay. Alright, Sigurka, let me know this. Let's go in there and wait.
ルシラ教授、私
そこまで行きたいのならもう止めないわ。ただしこれを持っていくこと。
Oh, that's that song, the Amira song, right?
これは彼女のレコード。
That's true. The girl who's stuck in the other side of the giant space gate, hanging out with an alien monster. Well, I'm an alien, just not a monster. Damn it, I want to bring back that woman. She needs to be with me, the alien, in parentheses, not monster. The Diva travels through time will come back. Alright. I still think that that's another element. Like, what if she was over there for 10,000 years? They're not going to do it, but 10,000 years, and like she's a whole different character. Fuck, I'd love that. We'll have to see when I get to the Amaris part. Because I don't know if they're going to, before I go to the next area, with I think it's another China city, would they bring her back now, or will they have the ability to wait until later? I'm not sure what way they're going to pass that. Don't worry, big tits, we'll be safe. You just keep that rack heated up for when I get back to Motorboat. When I get back, I'm gonna have a celebratory motorboat. Oh my god, we're going to her bedroom? Hell yeah, what's her bedroom look like? Okay, much better than Nene's. Yeah, like got the Roya shit going on, and what? Is that a TV? What the fuck is that? Whatever. It's got like little stuff, so very Sigurka, yeah. I'm just gonna read her diary while she's standing here. I don't think she's gonna like that. Better not read it for now. For now, I guess. Okay, she's gonna get stuck in here after like we fuck around a bit. Of Sigurd and best friends forever. Yeah, is Dania not like focused on the fact that Nivora has like disappeared? Like, I don't know, like, that seems to be a big thing, like a big fucking deal, right? Strange door. Why am I just looking for a room? Walks into room, begins looking under bed. Hey, Sigurd, where do you keep the porn? Be honest. Show me the porn, Sigurd. Whop it out. I want to see it. We're gonna squeeze our way in. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go and do dark side bullshit running around in the fucking fantasy world. Pardon me? Oh my god, the professors. I can, loud and clear. Ah. Several areas to stabilize. Good work, Professor Morna. Later on, I'll come over for some grooming. I mean, lessons. I found a few students. I'm sending their corner to you. Alright, so I gotta go save them. Okay, the music is at least going back to something that makes a little bit more sense for this kind of stuff.
Ooh. It's like a big area. Is that like a wall? I guess they're all like weird fucking magical bullshit. Oh, it's just fucking spooky ghost people? Well, let's find them. What the heck? What the heck? That's... Look at those that's kind of thick for those things. Like, damn. Damn. Was I the only one noticing that? She doesn't know her bestie is currently a 1,000-year-old man who likes to gender change into a cute girl. Well, no. That's a question. That has come up a little bit. I don't know. I figured that was something that she was focused on, but it hasn't been brought up too much. Considering that her friend was like a bestie that gender changed, I assumed that the guy killed her bestie or was her bestie forever. But they haven't really focused on it yet. So I'm just kind of like, they have brought it up a little bit, but I'm like, I thought it would be something a little bit more focused on. Also, those fucking tactic discords are pretty cute. Chisa! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Damn straight. She's so cute, even though she refuses to get a better jacket. Because my god, look at the holes in that thing. Your fucking outfit's really wrapped. You still got the goddamn bandages on, but you're so perfect. I love you, Chisa. If we integrate an electric drill onto it and a map into each of the nodes. She said, what the fuck are you doing? God, I love Jesus so much. Submit a project to the student council, but a debate was occurring, so I was waiting nearby. God, she's so cute. I mean, you might think, oh, but she's more plain than, like, you know, Sigurka, but I really like Chisa. I would say that Chisa is probably one of the first times that I had a character with a quest that I liked both of those things in a good way. You mean Reflections? Shadow the past that turned them check discords okay. Indeed, she cut them up with her cool giant scissors. Shadows like that kind of, though I still found a way out. Well, I'm here to save you. Hey, we're here to rescue you, bro. Hell yeah, we're fighting together. Why are you not jealous that I have extra woman with me though? Oh my god, what is with is that a guitar? I thought her scissors were scissors. Looks like a guitar. But yeah, I think both of the I think that Sigurka's like thing with Nivola was probably downplayed a little bit. Like there's still some of it, but I feel like it should have been a little bit more of a focus. Okay, if I go too far, it'll fuck up. God, don't fucking break. Thank God. Alright, now I'm gonna fight. Oh, these ones are different. They're like smaller and they have big, long sleeves. And now we got the hot, older ones. What the fuck? Why are they so attractive? Did somebody at Wuthering Waves finally take my advice and be like, stop hitting them, I need to see them. God damn it. Come back here. No! I wanted to look at the cute. I want to look at the cute tactic discords. you reckon I can get their echoes and then like, then I can be them? 10 out of 10. That is probably going to be a meme for the video.
大丈夫だ。
けどアイリアがいない。
俺たちにもわからない。アイリアは俺たちの一番重要なメンバー。
Okay.
なのに
She's always done great work. She just
最
was
近は
last time.
姿を何かあったのかもしれないと思って俺たちを見るなり逃げ出してしまったんだ。
Chase us trying to get answers.
突然めまいに
Then everyone
襲
think
わ
I'm
れて
blank and we were here.
なんでこんなことになったの？
あなたたちが悪いのに。
Oh my god. With the evil voice.
期待が枷を生んだせい。
また声が
このまま。
気をつけて。
Oh my god, there, look, I can look at them. See, look at them. Damn! Evil woman, red outfit, big claws. I'm in. I'm in. Don't you love it when the villain monsters are kind of thick? What the hell, man? What the hell? And they even have like a little, and then the small ones have like a little fucking teddy bear with like giant octopus thing. That's a neat design. And little like buns. I like them. They are very cute. They are cute enemy monsters. I like them.
前より強くなってるみたいだよ。
Bonk.
急いで片付けましょう。任せて。
Die. Button press. Go. Is that a big one? Oh, it's like a... Yeah, so it's like a whole bunch of really... Wait, is she not a discord? She's like a orphan sister. Wouldn't she be like a Practice girl? Yeah, she might be Practice. Rather than a discord thing. Bonk. Come back here, big MILF monster. MILF monster, return to me! I'm glad that they finally figured out that they should definitely add massive tits to the monsters.
いつ再生してもおかしくないから。
もうに一時的な安全エリア。
一箇所発見しました。
チサ。
Chisa, let's go.
学生の安全は私に任せてください。ルーンを書いたよ。みんな、私のルーン先輩、アイリアちゃんを探しに行こう。
Why? Look, she's got wiggling ears. Cute. Elf girls with wiggling ears is true peak. Alright. See you later, Chisa. Is she the villain though? Because she's like a random NPC.
先輩見て、ウサギだよ。
Oh my god, wabbits. What are those dastardly wabbits doing? Let's chase them down. At least she can run as fast as me. That's nice.
2匹もいる。
手分けして追いかけよう。
Oh, fair enough. That seems like a bad idea, but okay.
行こう。ウサギが大きくなった。
Oh my god.
いや、私が小さくなっ
What?
てる。
What? Well, look at like the animation of that rabbit jumping is kind of really fucked up. Is it just me? Jump, 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 jump. What is this fucking? Oh, cool. Wait, no. Oh, I have to go when it does the thing. That's annoying. Piano. I'm just jumping on these for fun, but okay. I kind of like that place. That was fun. In terms of design, once again, Wuthering Waves with the like actual interesting world environments and stuff.
どうやら
Oh god, another fucking puzzle. Microphones randomly places dark side, attacking them causes microphone argument. Wow, travel on speakers. Giant speakers are placed along dark side, frequency. Whatever, I just hit it. Bonk. And then I go up here and
こ
I
の
jump
マイ
on
ク
it.
の力を借りよう。
And then just go here and go bonk. There we go. Oh my god, that was so hard. Bonk. 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 Wait. Wait, oh, what? Oh, is it timed? So I hit it once and then I go up. I have to be on here. There we go, yeah. Jump! Come back here, rabbit! I'm making rabbit stew! Oh my god, it's the villain. It's the villain. Let's go get her. What?
先輩こっちよかった無事で急に全部大きくなっちゃって。
世界を観察するにはちょうどよかった。
Okay.
この前会いに来てくれたんだけど、その時は謎解きで忙しかったの。そしたらある日、もう助けは必要ないって言われちゃって。
What happened during this show?
一体何があったんだろう。
Oh yeah, that's right. Ayla, that's right. She was right at the start of the quest, right? She said she didn't need any help. I remember that.
アイディア、放課後に会議を開くわ。
Basically, she's
こ
like,
の前のレポートについて。
pressure? Too much pressure? It'd be interesting if they have her kill herself. I mean, just throwing it out there.
私を探しに来たんでしょう。もう帰って。アイリアちゃん、何があったの？私に手伝えることはない？手伝う？もういらない。
I don't like.
大丈夫だから。
She probably should have her mouth turned a little bit down. Like, just flip that fucking fucker upside down, brother. Just, it's a bit weird why she's got a slight smile.
ここにいれば。
And the fucking, like,
何も考え
you
な
know,
くていいし。
rosy cheeks thing going on here.
別に済む。
I guess they try to make her a little unique or whatever, but it just doesn't kind of work. Like, in her eyes, that's something that I will say Wuthering Waves does fail on in terms of presentation, because it's rare that they fail on presentation, but their NPC game is very, very much a generation behind, say, Zenless Zone Zero. I'd say it's closer to, it's like better than Genshin, but definitely behind Zenless, and I'd say Star Rail as well. Yeah, the NPC game, oh, and probably also NTE, of course, they're behind NTE. The design-wise, the outfits look nice. It's really about the expressions in the faces. In, like, Zenless Zone Zero, the way they have the variant systems for their NPC designs is so strangely complicated. It's to the point where it's like, damn, they put in some effort here. Because that's how, like, you can have several characters in Zenless Zone Zero who are NPCs that I remember quite clearly, and are quite clearly remembered by the community and stuff, even though they're not rollable characters, because their designs can be so unique because of the variation in the eyes, and nose, and mouth. It's not just the same thing, because right now, what is she? She's got the same thing. She's supposed to be sad, endless. You saw, right? The assignments, endless change, one after another. Like, she's supposed to be depressed or sad or something. Smiley face, rosy cheeks, eyes nice and bright. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you had a good modular system, which I think that's what Zenless Zone Zero has, because of the way they have their thing where, like, you've got a small area and, like, highly variant characters walk through as though it's like a streetway. You'll see that in their opening area. And the characters' designs change up so drastically. And I think that's something that Zenless Zone Zero really excels in, and something that I really wish that other games really took on as well. They probably made a back end right at the start for their NPCs of, like, a design of clip, clip, clip for what they wanted to put onto something, and then had multiple variations of it, to the point where they could make whatever they wanted out of these. And they just haven't done that for Wuthering Waves. Yeah. The best they can do is, like, see, like, here, this looks alright because you can only see her back, but if I was looking at her face, why does it always fall on me? And then we're going to look at her face and she's small smile type shit. So you need to keep these imagery, when you're doing something like this, you need to, like, change the angle. Yeah, so basically she's going through what Sigurika is being forced to go through by the thing, like, oh, everyone's got expectations of you. What's your answer? I think that's a bad option, Sigurika. I think you need to find a middle ground where you want to live up to your own expectations of yourself. Or at least focus on that. Like, see, look at his face. It's just not fitting what's going on here. I feel like Ice has got a... I mean, like, the extremes aren't the right answer.
シグリカはヘリオディック6になるから学園も卒業しないといけないし、ルーンの研究もあるし、太陽の軌跡も測らないといけないでしょう。疲れたりしないのかなって。
I think the bigger question is, doesn't she get scared about the fact she's going to be put in a room and she'll never see her friends again, and she's never going to be able to have romance or friendship or anything because she'll give it all up for the fucking tribe? I think that's an element they really should have focused on.
そう思ってた。私に？
つまりシグリカの幻影を見たと。
そう、あなたの心の声を見た。そしたら私とそっくりだったよ。刻印の試練は万能な儀式なんかじゃない。悲しみも失望も自己猜疑も決して消えたりはしない。
I'm really pulled out by... I know it's stupid, but I'm pulled the fuck out by Isla's like extraordinarily blank and standard NPC expression. You needed it like... Oh man. I say it all the time with like little things, but make her eyes blank, make her mouth at least turn down. At least do that. Or make them half lidded, you know what I mean? Like, you know, something where she's kind of like, you know, sad looking. Instead of looking like she's about to tell me about how she's selling me a bunch of Girl Scout cookies. Like, come on.
そんな時にシグリカは言ったよね。私がそんなこと言うはずないでしょ。いや、でも。
I mean, there's a other side of that. Like, of course, everyone has their own internal doubts about what they're doing in something. It's just a matter of, you know, you don't have to act in them. Which is why I say this fucking reflection world is a little bit fucked up. Because, like, wow, I go in here and I see, like, the deeper thoughts of my friends and family. And then, like, my deeper thoughts of their friends and family are, I hate you and you should die. Or they have, like, imagine this. Imagine this. You have a best friend. Like, you know, some guy is your best friend and you're a guy, or some girl is your best friend and you're a girl, and you go into here and you find out they're actually gay and they really, really, really like you in like a sexual sense, and it's something that they know that you don't feel and they're hiding it from you and they don't plan to tell you. It's not some like big burning secret that they want to like fucking like open up to you one day about. No, it's just something that they keep to themselves and they don't want to actually let you know. Like, that's their personal secret that they don't want to let you know. How fucked up is it that you can just walk in here and then you just find out their secrets? This is an awful idea for a school, the more and more I think about it. If this was like a naturally occurring thing, I could understand some level of like, maybe we need to fucking like control it, or we need to like do some stuff to make sure it doesn't like negatively affect the students to a degree. But like, as a concept that students could just wander into and find the darker secrets and feelings and emotions of the people around them, things that are private that they want to keep hidden, that's kind of fucked up. How do you intend to break them? I mean, well, hiding away doesn't really break them. If I was to give advice about how to break the heaviness of expectation, stress is a two-way street, and often that it finds that those expectations, which simply manifest as stress, eventually will become a point to break. Now, stress isn't always a bad thing. A little bit of stress is well known to actually help someone do something. You find it yourself, probably. Like, if someone says you have to do something and, you know, there's no real pressure, you just forget about it, just leave it, you don't do much. It's just like, even if you remember it's there, you don't do. But if there's like a time clicker, if there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of, hey, you need to do this, or something bad will happen, then you'll start doing it. But if there's too much stress, too much expectation, then snap, and people withdraw into themselves and just completely stop trying. I'd say for the thing of like, if you're covered with expectations, I think you need to really establish what you want from yourself. You need it rather than just focusing on what others need. Because while I'm not saying throw away all of the expectations of others, the expectations of others are in a way something that helps. You know, your family and your friends, they expect you to be good, and those expectations can be confidence to help you push yourself forward.
I think it's just a matter of acknowledging what you want and what you want to achieve in both life and in context of their expectations. So in this case, we have like, you know, become something and put your efforts into. Oh, hey there, Mick. Like put your efforts in to become like a what you might say is a like a really good at school or doctor or something, and all that, and it gets too much for you and it's too difficult for you. Well, you got to look and okay, what can I do? One of the easy answers is take a step back, perhaps reduce your workload and things like that. There's no rule that says you have to focus on achieving it immediately or straight away. It's you can manage those expectations by basically, you know, the pressure on yourself by changing up your environment, but you can also manage it by talking to other people and just kind of discussing with them what they think of you going forward, or what they want from you, especially with parents and things like that. Are you trying to give helpful advice as a VTuber? That's just death penalty. True, I should be saying you just need to go up to your mom and your dad and your professors and tell them you're better than them and you don't want to live in their coded society, and then immediately just start acting out, start like smoking pot and driving around a motorcycle and being like, I'm just a rebel. It's not that. That's a bad idea. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. No, the reason I gave advice is not because I'm particularly wanting to give good advice, is because I'm a psych person. That's my focus. Like, it's all the stuff I did for like study and all that. I'm psych. I'm brain man. Brain sock. I'm brainy sock. Not that I'm good at it, and not that I take the fucking like. One of the things, like, it's like, what do you mean you have a problem? You did psychology. You're really good at this stuff. It's like, yeah, just knowing about it doesn't mean you immediately take your advice. But yeah, there are elements about this. I think like the story itself is following down like a path that a lot of people have focused on. But yes, the answer to all these things is to moderate other people's expectations, but you start by moderating your desires. Because those expectations, yeah, they could be a shackle, but as long as your desires and then expectations of yourself can be aligned in some way, then you can deal with what other people feel about you. I mean, it does change because person to person has different levels of whether or not they can affect you. For example, if you are have, you know, high respect for people, and those highly respected people are focusing in on you and expecting you to do great things, and you don't want to let them down, and you know, all these things, it's easy as simple to go up those people and say, well, I don't think I'm that good, or I'd like to slow down, or approach things in a different way, you know, or just finding ways to manage the stress that comes from those expectations. It can be as simple as having hobbies. It can be as simple as developing, you know, techniques and methods to kind of build off those issues. Operating on yourself is really difficult. Yes, pretty much. The answer is operating on yourself. And when it comes to, like, you know, psychology, it's like you can always like focus down and look at the paths, and, like, you know, there are simple things, you know, like, okay, you're having trouble with, say, you know, she's got all these assignments on her, all this work, like, it's getting too much for her. Like, she looks at it, she's spending hours in a day, she's reached that point where the stress has snapped. The snap stress has happened, meaning that she just can't bring herself to do it. She looks at something, she can't push herself to that level to start working on it. She just stares at a blank screen every day. The answer to those situations is actually to, you know, we have a few answers, and one of them is to break them up into smaller pieces. These are standard smaller ideas where it's like, okay, I have like a massive assignment. I should stop looking at it as a massive assignment. I just look at little pieces in there. Or you add in certain elements, such as like forced breaks, or you add in other things like going for a walk, changing environments. There are little things on a smaller scale you can do to manage those stress and those like things you're trying to do. And on a larger scale, you can do things by talking to, you know, pros, or talking to, well, not pros really. You don't really, I think going to a psychologist is expensive, so just don't do it, even though I had those paths and I can possibly charge people those types of things. I don't think most people should do it before trying things themselves, definitely. Are you bald? No. But probably will be in the future if my genetics are anything to go by.
Actually, no. My older brother, he doesn't go bald, but he did go white hair. So maybe I've got like fucking Silver Fox waiting for me. Like he went white like really early, like silly early. And like he's got like silvery white hair and stuff. He looks really good though. I don't know why. Like part of my family, I remember my mum was like, "Well, your brother's a little bit self-conscious about that," and I'm like, "Why? He looks really cool." It like unironically looks really cool. Like, you know how it's like he's got like the salt and pepper hair when he's young and stuff, and he looks kind of, he's like windswept. It's like, damn, that's actually kind of fucking baller, you know? But yes, that's my pulls on the psychology thing of like what Isla really should focus in on and develop for herself. But even so for people just going forward in a general sense.
一体どうすればいいんだろう。
Overcoming, but once you get to it's just once you get to that like tipping point though, it can go bad, and that's where you get situations where people like snap and like just pull into themselves. Neat, for example, like the person just walks in, they don't talk to people, they're denied, they close themselves off to other people, stay home all day, don't even try, basically just give up, and then fall into usually some form of depression, usually associated with those kinds of things. The other side of things is completely like lash out, and that's where you get things like someone who you saw in one period of their life being like, "Oh, I'm super prim and proper," and then you wonder how they end up in the position where they're like, going crazy, going out, and like not paying attention to school, and like, just stressed out. Like all that stress seems to disappear and change them into an entirely new person. That's because they're lashing out. It's different ways to deal with the stress. A lot of people do fall into the path of just kind of like falling apart as opposed to lashing out though. The lashing out ones, they need that access, they need that actual like outlet. Some of the people, but most often in modern senses, people like fall in on themselves and become neat and stuff like that. It's the more common response to an overstressed situation, because that's what the expectations really are doing. Like you can put it on other things, but really what it comes down to is stressing the person to the point where they can no longer manage it. A little bit of stress, like I always say, is good. A little, like you don't, anyone who says, "Oh, just relax, no stress," no, a little bit of stress is what you need. A little bit is always and is a good thing. It pushes you forward and it keeps you focused. It's like a little sharpening edge for the mind. And and those people say, "No, just relax on a beach forever." No. Idiots. A little bit is always better. How are the last parts of Wuthering Waves? This quest has definitely been striking me as an in-between quest. This and the Doctor's quest was like a calm down quest from like the big old Amadeth. This quest here is a in-between quest where it's more like schoolyard fun. It's all right. I'm enjoying it to a degree, and I like the characters more than anything. But it is just kind of like just happening. Really, nothing crazy is really popping off. I wouldn't call it a bad quest, like I would say that Mornay's quest was. But there's no shut up, fucking Rover. I had a perfect answer. She's looking for one, but it's not ours to give. We can give him. I mean, too simplified, Miss Rover. You really need you can lock in. Just lock the fuck in, and you can provide a lot for people who have troubles. Oh, we've got a cutscene. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh my god! I'm reaching out a hand to her. The nervous girl who needs help. Was it that it? Like, just literally... Oh! I'm holding her hand! Hand holding achieved! Wow, look at all these rabbits. Are they implying something about what's going to happen between me and Sigurga? The jacket looks good on the Rover. I wonder what wonder how it would look with her old... Honestly, yeah, it is a great jacket. Honestly, that little like black kind of leather jacket is actually baller as fuck. Her old outfit, you can change to it and stuff like that. Can I jump with her? No, I can't, damn it. Okay, now let's go see the Rabbit Council. We have declared you to be a shitty rabbit. Come on, Sigurd, let's go find the bed. I mean, what? Let me show you another way to get that stress out. What's that? You got too much stress? It's weird, like, seeing how, like, it's, like, slightly off kilter. You can see how it, like, pauses just a little bit. Finally, Yuri. True! Look at that. Hand holding action. I'm zooming in, guys. Look at that. Full on hand. Look, it disappears like that because it doesn't want me to check out her hand holding. Although apparently I can check out Rover's ass. Hell yeah. But I can't check out... Secret Girl doesn't even have anything to see. Because she's got a fucking skirt on that's way too low. Damn it. I mean, I'm definitely not trying to look up her dress. I am, actually. Hell yeah, there we go. I think she's very cute. Anyway, bye-bye, rabbits. We're gonna go find a bed. Oh my god, one of them's dead! Oh my god. Is this an Umineko situation? Oh, I saw that, speaking of Umineko, I saw that, Narissa Ravenclaw from Hololive said, I wish there was another season of Umineko, and the thing that came by my head, I was like, no! What? No! Well, for a second I thought I'd lost my woman. But, I was thinking of, Umineko, so it's like, no. What you need is, you need a fucking complete and utter remake of season 1, because holy shit, the anime for Umineko's awful. Yep, it's all about Ailia. Let's go find out what's up with her. Is she gonna... Oh my god, she's probably nervous. She's got sweaty hands. She's like, but we've been holding hands. I'm worried. They should do that. That'd be cute. I remember every time from when I was younger. What's that? Holding... We're not holding hands anymore! When did it start feeling like a weight? I can't remember, but I kept doing it anyway. Yeah, just step back, bro. I mean, it's not like that's gonna be the nth degree. I like how you can see her belly. 10 out of 10. Even these... Okay, what the fuck? They could actually put an expression on her face that was different. And they just didn't do it before? You're afraid to imagine... I think you also need to have like a realistic expectation of what you can do. You can't do everything, so you look at something and you're like, okay, let's see. I'm going to school. I'm doing all this stuff because I want to achieve a high thing to become, I don't know, a doctor or whatever the fuck. And at the same time, I'm doing all this extracurricular shit. It's just like, okay, at some point you need to give up that stuff. Yuri Miku? I agree. Hell yeah, Yuri Miku. See, look at that! Okay, no! They made her back to go smile. Wait, no. What do you think if they let them down? I think it's... When you're letting someone down, obviously you're placing a lot of like weight on what they feel about you and how they feel about you. But you do need to accept that you're not beholden to other people in that way. And you need to place your own ability and be realistic with your own abilities to achieve things. Sure, you could burn your entire life away doing everything to live up to certain expectations and suffer within because you know that you're pushing too hard and you're suffering for it. But I think you need to kind of step back. And I think it's harder for kids because kids, and especially children, obviously, you know, with their age, they're in high school and whatnot. They're in the age where they're trying to work that out, about that whole, like, the balance between their own desires and expectations of people like their parents and students and like parents and their teachers and stuff around them, and for like going forward, especially because like school is essentially the moment in life where you're making the most important decisions that will impact your future going forward. Like the choices you make when you're fucking 15 compared to the choices you make when you're 25 have a lot more impact on your mental health in particular and your mental fortitude for things going forward. Everyone should take a break and not push themselves to burnout, except for me. I must be Atlas. See, there is quality though in overcoming that. There's, and like not every, now a real psychologist, someone who really wants to help people, won't probably say, they'll be like, no, every human's the same, you know, like this, we should all like, no, there is a truth to the fact that there are people out there who do have the mentality and the circumstances to push themselves to the absolute, you know, the Atlas, the like hold up the world, the push the fucking boulder up to the top of the mountain endlessly Sisyphus. Like there are people who can push themselves and do amazing things, great things, but they are very few. And they are built on not only from their circumstances, like their circumstances are very peculiar, like they've got like the mental strength from just like, you know, maybe genetic, from like a family, their environment, all these things come together.
to enable them to have the mentality to push forward through things that might seem horrific to other people and achieve great things. But those are the exceptions, and that's why a lot of psychologists aren't going to sit around and say something like, oh yeah, you could totally become the best person ever. You should just stop feeling like a little bitch. Just put in more effort. Because, like, the truth of the matter is, people who go down that path more often than not are going to break. So moderate, and even if you don't put in literally every fucking second where you delete, you know, recreation, you delete pauses, you take away everything that could be nice from your life just to put in more effort to reach the heights that you and other people think that you can get to do. Even if you follow through on that, the people who can actually do that are like fucking so small. And also I think it's as everything, it's a balance. A lot of psychologists, they put focus on happiness. They focus on the idea of you need to be happy and like stable. You need to be happy, find happiness in your life. I disagree. Now, this is a little bit of a kind of disagreement that comes with a little caveats, but I believe the ideal circumstance to push forward yourself and to be living your life going forward from birth to death is to have meaning in your life. And I think meaning will derive, all things like happiness, joy, satisfaction would be derived from that meaning. It's a difficult thing to grab though. Like, just general happiness can be achieved in like the, acute moment, the instantaneous moment of like, oh, you're hanging out with friends. There you go, a little bit of happiness. Or you can tweak things to achieve like a dopamine rush in various points, and you can get happiness. But meaning is a long-term thing that you can strive for. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have something like, like a religious meaning, or potentially a meaning like, oh, I want to help people in my life, or something like that. Like a meaning that can define as like can be nebulous or more concrete, but it's something that can define you going forward. And those things end up deriving happiness from people, but they can also have negative effects, especially if they're more concrete and they don't succeed. Like someone who's like, oh, my meaning is to become a vet. I'm going to be a vet. I'm going to help other people in my life. That's the meaning I derive, very concrete meaning that they derive for their life. And they define all of their things kind of close to and around that. And then when it falls apart, they fall apart. That's the other flip side, negative. But having some sort of meaning in your life that pushes you gently forward, similar to a little bit of stress, can be a defining thing that I think long-term benefits people a lot more than, happiness in the moment. Going forward, I think it's better for mental health. So if you ever had a choice between trying to strive for something or just be satisfied always choose strive, in my opinion. It's just that you need to be manageful and mindful of what that will entail and what you should expect from yourself. Do they comfort you, tell you it's okay, or blame you and ask you why you couldn't do that? If they got people who blame you and ask you why you couldn't do any better, I think you've got some pretty bad people around you. Or honest. What the fuck? Why did they learn to add... It's almost like the first time around, they didn't have the right idea for like the fucking mouse and, the face animations and stuff. There is no easy answer. Correct, Rover. But you can look inside yourself, and I think the best answer is just self-reflection. That's the best answer. Self-reflect. Talking to people helps, but quietly think about what you're doing. Put down some notes. Writing helps a lot of people, but make sure you try to understand what you personally want. Now, and what and you got to look deeper than think like, I want money. You got to think about it, especially when it comes to something like this where there's all these people with pressures on you. Yes, correct, Rover. I know you will usually say the easiest thing that comes to mind, Rover, and I have a whole lot of negative things to say about your personality, the rake and blank plank that it is. But generally speaking, the answer... That's why a lot of psychologists are basically taught and prompted to go in the direction of letting the person figure it out on their own. You need to provide tools to enable someone to think and develop their own methods and like awareness. You can't just, you can do this, by the way. It is possible to just, you know, fucking jam in some thoughts into someone else's brain, which is why psychologists need to be very ethically aware that they're doing that. Like, just be very clear, like, psychologists aren't some sort of magical button. They're essentially helping someone else go along, and you can go in the opposite direction and fuck them up. Like, one of the big things is like, so some of the like, psychology really just comes down to manipulation. I mean, it sounds like fucking fucked up, but it is a manipulation. But that manipulation is built around like the ideal of helping you get into a position where you can rationalize and consider things healthier and better for you. We're manipulating you into considering things in a healthier way to go forward. But you could also manipulate someone into just thinking something. For example, we got some horror stories when I was going through my like my research and things like that, where it was like, oh yeah, we can get people and like this power that people can have can be fucked up. And they would show us things like, all right, this person had never been like abused in their life. They'd never had any sort of abuse. They'd never had any thought of like suffering like that. But a psychologist like inadvertently convinced them that they were through experimental approaches, like dream stupid stuff, like dream therapy and all that kind of stuff. Like they took bits and pieces and were like, oh, this clearly means that. And like basically they convinced their own patient into that and fucked up their life and their home life. Now, the psychologist is always going to be like, oh no, it was there all along. But the truth is that kind of shit can happen. Like you can get fucked up from those kinds of things. So that's why you got to look at it from the perspective of helping someone to their own conclusions. Do not want to be a person like, and while we do gently push someone in the direction of being like a healthier thing for themselves and something around them, it is something you need to be aware that like you fucking do not like fucking force some sort of weird belief or externalize their problem into, you were beaten by your father when you were younger. You simply repressed it all. Repressed memories of that time your uncle took you behind the shed. It's like, yeah, there are occasions where certain things like that can be manifested and could be a problem that, you know, that are there. But like, Jesus Christ, some people just like, they like fucking, it's like people go through learning to become therapists, learning to become psychologists, and then they turn around and say, yeah, I'm basing all of my thoughts on daytime TV. And I'm gonna ruin some people's fucking lives. It's not how it's supposed to go. And you should be careful about it.
でも、ここにこもっているだけじゃ何も変わらない。私たちにできることは
All we can do is get you out of here. Okay, that evil big monster is gonna show up and replace her.
連れ出すって、外でみんなの怒りや哀れみ、不安に満ちた表情を眺めてればいいっていう
They can put a little bit of effort in, but it's still not as good as Zenless Zone Zero. And why didn't they effort in before? It's so annoying. Yep, she's gonna turn into the monster.
先輩、気をつけて。
What the fuck? Okay, you know, it's you know, damn. I think I like the more basic monsters rather than this one, if I'm being honest. Like the other one, ow, throw me away. Come back here. Bonk, die. Flat.
ここまで逃げても悲しいんだろう。どうすればいいの？
Our emotions.
理解してくれると思ったの。いつかペリオディック6になる。
I suppose after this I'll probably have to go and talk to the others and do like little adventures as well with them and Shisa and that. Like I did with the Nene and that. And it probably wants you to go through and finish off all of those before the final bits of the quest. No! The thick zombie monster is dead! Make out! That was like not a very positive smile though. Oh my god, Siguriki-ga. Oh, she's in a nightmare. She's gonna wake up. She's gonna be in class without without her clothes on. She'll be like, "Oh my god, if I came to school naked." Oh my god, can't answer it. Oh.
私は ペリオディック6の候補者なんでしょ
Oh my god, she's being bullied.
どうしたんだ
Pressure.
そんなに難しくないと思うけど。
座っていいわシグリカさん。最近上の空ね。テストの成績も落ちてきてるようだけど、何かあったのかしら？
This is would not happen. Any good teacher worth their salt wouldn't say that in the middle of class. like, come on. Yes, I am going to pin the blame on my student in the middle.
しーちゃん、どうしてまだいるんですか？
Oh my god, it's the old man in the anime girl body. Why are you still here?
この問題
I couldn't
まだ
figure it.
解けてないから。大丈夫だよシグリカ。どんな問題もあなたなら解けるよ。
She's like, oh, you can do it.
未来のヘリオディック6だから。ミネルヴァトレジャ
Too
ー
much
ハントの答えって
pressure.
簡単に解いてたよね。
Too much pressure. What? Jazz? I like it. I like the visuals.
あの才能があればできるでしょ。太陽の精霊にも気に入られてるから。
I like the crazy smile she's got. And even her eyes have got that like kind of dead look to them. I like it. It's a good visual representation. I like it. Now if only they put no.
どう？未来のヘリオディック6としてずっとその称号を背負って生きていくつもり？
I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this angle, I was like, is she gonna go come and just grab onto her ear? Maybe I'm just goon maxing in my brain too much. She's all alone. And the spooky Fractious people are being mean to her.
必ず成功するって期待してる
So
人
brave
た
enough
ち
to promise everyone you'll help them
自
best?
分なら絶対できるって証明したいの。まだ浦学園にいるんだね。あなたは誰なの？
Damn. They're gonna make out. Make out!
私は誰なんだろうね。あの謎たちが答えを教えてくれたでしょ。
Make out! I mean, what? Doomed Yuri! Evil Doomed Yuri, please! Even if I have been analyzing this all, like, psychologically and shit like that, I'm just like, yeah, deep-seated problems and expectations for others.
こんな物語を聞いたことがあり
But, you know, I'd like to see Hot Doomed
昔
Yuri.
々ビアートルーツの子供たちはあるゲームをしてた。長老たちは
All those trying to
ル
get
ーン
over
を星のようにつないでビアートルーツを大きな謎にしたの。
Into a forest of... Oh my god, it's her!
互いの位置を示してる。
She's just playing a treasure
だから
hunt.
一つ見つければ次のルーンの居場所がわかるの。最後にある女の子が森を抜けるとみんなの歓声が上がったね。友達が言ってた。
Your friend said
ル
you
ーンに
should
隠された
fuck
星
the
を拾う
stars
と
hidden...
周波数を黄金に連成できるってお母さんが言ってた。早く日の光の祝福を受けられるって。
Okay.
その刻印は才能の証だよって。だから何度もルーンを書いた。最善を尽くそうと頑張ってきた。
POV growing up and realizing you're a
誰よりも
genius.
分かってたのに。シグリカ、きっとできるようになったよ。みんなの期待は黄金だから。
But you didn't want to do it. Come on, she doesn't want to be it.
それを地面に落とすのが怖いの。
Excellent visuals, once again. Oh my gosh, she's waking up. She's the villain one? Are we still in the spooky world? I think we're still in spooky world.
失敗する姿を想像しないようにしてきた。みんなに慰められるのも怒られるのも怖いから。
Who doesn't? And learning this is
失
part of
敗
growing
した
up.
自分と向き合う勇気がないの？
Damn! Grab a knife.
それと
Cute!
も
Cute!
なんで
Doomed evil Yuri. See, what the fuck? Why can they have... Okay, now this is still not as good as Endless Zone Zero's approach with, like, the thing, but, like, why the fuck did they have effort here and they didn't have it earlier? It's almost like they just got, they remembered as they went, well, oh shit, we should make her have expressions. It's like, what the fuck?
どうして
Why are the Fractors just bullies? Like, legitimately, what even do they want? Is it just like, I want to be the bully? Oh my god. I just had a brainwave. What if this Fractus member is doing all this because they want, like, Sigurga to, like it to come out of her shell and, like, admit that she's stressed out so she can help them? She basically, this is like a fucking reverse fucked up attempt at psychology where she wants her to come out because why else is, how could I know this? And then she's gonna she's gonna lean in and passionately kiss her and say, because I love you. I'm putting money on it, guys. It's gonna be a love confession. Wait, where's the love? I wasn't expecting this.
私はあなただからだ。
Oh, come on. That's the standard approach, evil-eyed version. I do like the smile, though. I'm a big fan of evil smiles. I'm like, damn.
おかしいと思わないの？どうして裏学園でアイリアと出会ったのか。なぜあの謎が自分の過去とそっくりだったのか。
Is it probably is this like the old man fucking around in here?
裏学園に起きた変化も、あなたたちに聞こえた変な声も、遭遇した残像も。
Evil Sigurga kind of got me acting up. Just not gonna lie there. Not gonna lie. Fluffy with evil, confident smile. Damn.
あなたにあるの。
No, have better mental health, girl. You can do it.
そして、あなたは必ずここに戻ってくる。
How dare you tell me that I've been playing the game for 3 hours? Fuck you, game. Did we finish the quest? I'm gonna guess there's gonna be another break where we have to go through the talk to other people part of the quest, which I'm happy because Chisa will probably be in one of them. I'm like, yay, more Chisa! I love Chisa. And maybe Dania as well, because maybe Dania is gonna come in as another part of the quest. She might be. Like, it's not been since chapter 1 where they've introduced side kind of like rollable characters that you barely interact with until like events and stuff. So we'll have to see where they're taking this one. Oh shit! They did go with it. They're putting her in the comatose bed. Oh, look at her crying. They really need to give more tears to people. I'm here. Senpai's here. And then just add more pressure onto her. You have the exam tomorrow. Give her a hug. You need allow her to get hugged. Oh, look at her little tears.
謝ることはないよ、シグリカ。
Rover activating the Riz. Despite sounding like a fucking AI voice. That should be what I put in the video. I'll write that for the script. Rover has the voice of an AI. I don't know, I knew it's all wrong. Why is this happening? Oh, poor thing. It might not be the kind of story I wanted with like the deeper elements. But I do like it because there's a girl suffering and crying. Oh, she's just taking it on. She's just gonna believe it. Is it really for her? I wonder. It would be a good turn of things, because having just random villain do it is kind of... But...
自分なら何でもできるって勘違いしてたせい。みんなの恋を期待を裏切るんじゃないかっていつも怖くて仕方ないの。怖いよ。もうどうすればいいの？
give up. I'm gonna comfort her because I don't care. Well, the actual, I know what the story is trying to say, like, you know, like the letting her calm down would probably be the better option. But I'm gonna comfort her because I want to see what I say. Or do I do something? Oh my god, I do something. Well, that's what I was actually gonna say. Like, physical contact and like, especially with someone who you trust, in like a situation like this, is a useful thing. There's a reason why people hug when they're sad. You don't think it's just like some sort of bullshit like that is like come out from culture. Like, yeah, physical contact is culture specific.
悪夢に過ぎない。裏学園から出られたし、学生はみんな無事。大丈夫。よくやったよ。
あれは本当にただの悪夢だったの。さっきずっと残ってって囁く声の主と会った。
I know who it is now.
あの声の正体は私自身だったの。
Well,
私があの声の存在を作ったんだ。だから私には謎が解けたし、残像と遭遇した。あの声は私が絶対に戻ってくるって言ってたの。
but from a logical standpoint, she's not the fucking Fractus character, so...
どうすればこれ以上事態を悪化させないようにできるのかな。
you should, to make it not stop it getting worse, aggressively make out with the rover.
正しい答えを出すことが
Damn it, she's using actual fucking thing. You could have gotten so far here, Rover. Don't you understand what a vulnerable girl is? It's a chance. Use your powers of Riz right now.
これだけは
Well, she is actually, I suppose, but in that, you know, nice
シグ
direction.
リカ
Really.
に何があっても私は協力するよ。
でもそれじゃあ人を頼ることになるでしょ。
自分で解決できるならベストだね。だけど一人で困難に立ち向かってるわけじゃない。
Fight is yours to finish, but you won't be fighting alone.
前に言っていたでしょ。目を閉じたら多くの声が存在してい
You
る。
once told me you hear many voices when you click. She's got schizophrenia. I knew it. I was right when I said it.
でも裏学園で聞いた言葉もこうして私が話している言葉も
I mean, it's a little different if your emotions are spilling over to the point where they're like fucking infecting other students. But, you know, generally speaking, you were correct for it.
大事なのは感情そのものじゃない。どう感じたのか。それと
That's actually a fundamental point here, no matter what they feel about what you choose to do after hearing them. Yes, choosing how to feel about something or like reframing those things is a part of, I believe, cognitive behavioral therapy. So yes, CBT. Everyone loves a bit of
私の選択
CBT.
がさらに悪い結果をもた
What
ら
if
す
I end
こ
up
とに
choosing
なって
something
も
making worse?
だとしても構わない。私たちは後悔せず最後まで頑張ったからね。ある大事な人の
I knew
話だ
someone who
けど
saw her and her ending coming a mile
彼
away.
女が
Very,
自
very
分
dear
の
to me. She
何を
walked
して
right
いる
towards it
に
in her
も
own
かかわ
seconds.
らず
Oh my god, it's pink! We're talking about pink!
犠牲になる道を選んだ。救世主にな
She
ろう
wanted
と
to save the world. In the end, she kept it close.
約束通り
I think that's a little bit simplified because she didn't want to save the world. In fact, because like I think what part of that flashback, even though I don't know if they really point that out, I got the feeling of like the whole story of Amethyst was like she didn't want to do it. Like part of her didn't want to do it, which was I really liked.
彼女をどんな
It
風
wasn't.
に評
It
価
was
すればいい
proved
かわ
that
からない
you know she had her doubts, but she still went through with it because you know Save the world.
決意
Save
と
the people I
勇気
care
は
for.
認めたい。
What she did, I couldn't judge. I still saw her resolve. I mean, she tried to stop
私
her,
は
but
全知全
I'm
能じ
far
ゃ
from
ない。
perfect.
できないことだってある。
Well, yes, you are a god, but not so much an omniscient god. Silly Rover's a poor little
結
territory
果が
god,
どうあれ、
or
自分の
or
選
like
択を
a
後悔はし
pagan
ない。
god.
失敗すると分かっていてもやらないといけないんだね。先輩、もう少し考えさせて。
Oh my god, she's so cute. Why didn't we get a... This is making me remember how Phoebe barely got any fucking parts of any quests at all when we had her. Alright, I'll let her rest. But seriously, they should have had all of, like, the students, like, here. It would have made more sense. But we'll leave it here for now, though, actually. We have played through a fair bit. We have, you know, we'll stare at Sigurd and make her feel awkward. Where was it? Noise? Oh, the door. But yeah, I think we've been having good. There are some small things that I'm complained about for build up and like elements of her narrative being kind of a bit simple. But even if it is relatively simple, I think I've been doing a decent job of like building her up. As I said, Wuthering Waves in 3.0 most certainly is leaning into what they do best, which is the character. I think the reality is you definitely should mix your character quests type thing into your main quests if that's where your skill is at. Because the skill that comes out with like
Yes.
Wuthering Waves is definitely right now the individual character writing for like say Amaneth, for Nene, for Sigigura, fuck like that, and probably the others too. But focusing on their narrative emotions into the main quest, even if there's elements of the main quest I'm like, they can still pull off some good stuff, which is what's happening here. I'm enjoying this quest because of Sigurd being all like sad girl and, you know, dealing with all these problems and stuff. Which even if they are predictable, they are enjoyable. So she's a cute girl, 10 out of 10. So thank you for hanging out. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I hope my impromptu discussion about emotions and psychology didn't fucking ruin your day, you know. But I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and I will catch you in the next one.